What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How many people do we have in the stream right now? It's probably like 0. Cool. All right, we're gonna wait just a little bit longer before we start. I'm gonna pull up the live on this. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me know if the audio is good. Everything sounds good, looks good. It's going to be a little bit lagged, but that's just StreamYard for you. But I got a pretty good presentation lined up for the ones that decided to come in. I got my trusty Squirtle mug today. Sipping some coffee. But yeah, thanks for being here. Of course, Team Rocket Joey. First comment, so appreciate Joey for being here. Me and Joey golfed yesterday. He whooped me, but we had tons of fun out at the golf course. But today's video, we're going to be talking about Master Balls, talking about gold cards, and then of course some interesting sealed product that's low key moving that we might need to take a second peek of, and then as well as each card's perspective in the opposite language, Japanese in particular. But all right, let's get started. So let's add this to the stage. All right, cool. So this is actually super annoying that TCG player can't even get a they can't even get a freaking picture up of the Umbreon Master Ball, but it is what it is. We go to view more data. Last sold near mint, $58 is what you can find. This is from Trastel, guys. This is not even the English version. But as we can see, the Master Balls have actually held up pretty well in Japanese, which is really, really surprising. It's you always can't believe what you see, the clickbaity titles on YouTube. People are saying all the time that no one cares about the Master Balls, no one cares about the gold cards, but you look at these prices, and a lot of these cards that we're going to be talking about on today's live have held through some pretty dark times, and it just depends like where you look, right? You can pick any statistic to fit your narrative, but for the Master Ball, the Umbreon, I mean, they're tough to pull. And people still want them. There's always going to be these random Master Ball collectors. Same thing goes with, let's share the screen right here. Same thing goes with these rainbow Eevee and Snorlax GX cards. Like everyone says that nobody wants the rainbow cards, but yet they're still holding through and through. I checked some eBay prices as well. I mean, you can get it for like $50, but still $50 for a GX rainbow card, guys. Like, I like this card. When I first got back into the hobby, I started collecting rainbow cards. I just thought they looked really cool. They look terrible on as what are these called? Like a scan from TCG Player, but in person they pop. Especially, I mean, it's a tag team cards. I think that a lot of the newer people that are here in the hobby now, a year, 2 years into the hobby, they're gonna go back and try to scoop up a lot of these more affordable options. And I think rainbows are cool. I think if I was new to the hobby, I would totally be interested in rainbows. And I was really into the rainbow trainers as well. But as we can see, they're still doing great. Like, obviously, I don't know why this one is damaged, and for $87, that's kind of crazy. But they are still holding up pretty well. And then going back to the Master Ball talk. But Gengar Master Ball, everyone knows that this one was probably going to be number 1 or number 2 once these 151 Master Balls were announced. And I mean, dude, just look at these prices. $200. There's a near mint for $129, sold for $213. I mean, these are older, obviously. June, July, August still. But man, these are, I never really believed in the Master Ball pattern cards, but I know there's just people that like to blow money and complete their collection. So I just thought it's something that we'd look at, because I thought they're dead, to be completely honest. I thought they were done, but again, they're still alive and well. Let's take a look at another Master Ball, just more recent, little more recent Master Ball. But the Jolteon, you guys know how I feel about the electric puppy. One of the best, probably the best evolution by far. Gen 1 or Gen 1 love, but still $25-ish for a reverse holo Master Ball. People like to spend money on what they like to spend money. But again, guys, let me know in the comment section, how do we feel about the Master Ball reverse holo cards in the year 2025? Like, they had their time with 151, and I knew it. I knew once Pokemon, the USA got a little whiff of how good these Master Balls do over there in Japan, I was like, it's only a matter of time before they make their move, and then they just became pretty much another reverse holo. But in PSA 10, they do well. I don't know. They aren't for me. I'm not a stamp collector guy. I get it. They're, some people want an exclusive card, but it's just a reverse holo at the end of the day. That's how I feel. Let's get into the Umbreon Master Ball, still going. I think it was like $60 is what I saw on eBay right before this stream. Yeah, about $60-ish, $70-ish. But I mean, the art is mid. Like, I know the art is subjective, but like, the art is really not that great. I like the GameStop promo Umbreon, where Umbreon's like in the forest. I think looks way better. This kind of looks like the Umbreon is like in a Dracula's castle or something, which is like fitting. But I'm surprised that these have just held up, to be completely honest. I'm less surprised about the rainbow cards. We're gonna cover more rainbow cards on today's live, but the Master Balls have completely surprised me. And let me know if they have surprised you as well. Let's see what we got. So we got that done. And then, of course, we're going to be talking about the gold cards as well. So this is pretty much like the first gold card that people try to hyper shill to me. I remember one of the guys that I used to buy my Chilling Reign booster boxes from. I used to grab one Chilling Reign booster box every single week that I got paid. And yeah, he was just telling me how this is one of his favorite cards in the entire Sword and Shield era. I mean, it was a time. There was a time. Let's play the dream situation, the retrospect. For all the people that have been in the hobby for less than 2 years. These were the chases. These were the hits, right? And then the alternate arts, they kind of started to pull away. Chilling Reign was a weird set. It kind of came at a weird time. And that's the reason why I sold off all of my Chilling Reign. I didn't really have like a real nostalgic connection to it. But yeah, going back to the Snorlax card, this is one of the first cards that people were just, oh man, they love this card. This card couldn't do no wrong. It was constantly being talked about on Pokemon YouTube. And the more I look at it, the more I'm glad I never bought into it. I mean, what is it doing right now? $80. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about all these like random, because you guys can probably say, Henry, what's the point of today's live? The point of today's live is to talk about some of these cards that I think potentially might make a comeback because of how popular or newly popular gold cards are. And I get it. The new gold cards are different. The new there's different foils and they look way better, way different. But if Mega Evolutions comes out, those gold cards do great. I guarantee you there's going to be some people that are going to look back and try to grab some stuff that they think is a little bit undervalued. The more I look at this card, the more I want it off my screen. Like, but people are going to continue to tell me that this is one of the best cards in the Sword and Shield era. So what else? What other gold cards do we have on the list today? Or was that it for the gold cards? But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys feel about the gold cards. We're gonna cover the Japanese Pikachu as well, and then some full art trainers. But let me get back to the chat really quick. Say what's up to you guys. What's going on, guys? Oh, dang. What up, Eric? Glad you could pop in. What up, Joey? What up, Louie? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be going live with Louie tomorrow. I'm gonna be covering. I mean, Louie is one of the best person that comments on all the videos with straight facts. So it's gonna be really fun to pick Louie's brain and talk about some of the stuff that we've been going back and forth on the comments. Brandon, what's good, dude? Glad you can make it. What's up? It's Meekubs. Some are cool in person. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I've seen the Snorlax like a million times. It's a little tough. It's a little tough that this was one of the top cards. Like, I don't forget Twice Baked Jake, because he was one of my favorite YouTubers in the beginning, and I used to like watch his videos like every single day. I did not miss a Twice Baked Jake video, but he was saying that this was like a top 10 Pokemon card in Sword and Shield era. Oh, week on week. And I was like, dude, there's no freaking way. He was tripping, but Riz, what's going on, Riz? You got the master set, click condition, and near mate. Yeah. Joey, I just wanted to show this the photo. I feel like 151 will do well as it was first. The rest won't. Yeah, maybe. That is an interesting point. Some reverse holos are beautiful, especially the older ones from Sword and Shield and older. I collect the ones I like because I find them to be nicer than the holo versions. I do like the holo patterns. Like, I wish that we can have I hope that in the near future we just pull back and from the alternate arts, from the gold cards, and we just get like a whole set, maybe the 30th year anniversary, we get a set that's just holographic cards. That would be really cool. And yeah, Louis, chill with Henry the point. OG Weedle Farmer, what is good? Glad you can pop in. Yeah, is this like it's not a shill-a-thon. I was joking with Joey right before. Yeah, if you like the gold, cool. Like, now is the time. Now is the time, because I'm telling you guys right now, with the let me change this thing right here. Yeah, with the rise of those Japanese gold cards for Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia, those prices are absolutely crazy. I can't believe that they're pushing $300 or more at the time of this recording. But man, I hope that those don't see a price spike in English and just start some whole other mess of Pokemon gold cards. But you never know. That's kind of wanted to make the stream kind of like a potential front running. I have a lot of gold cards. I have a lot of rainbow cards. And we're going to talk about some female full art trainers as well that saw like a pretty big retracement in since the big crash. I want to talk about those too. The only gold cards I've ever liked are the Crown Zeniths. Yeah, I call those the biblical gold cards. Like, that's like, it's like I don't know if you guys ever gone to like a museum in Europe, right, where you see all these like biblical paintings. That's like that gold card, those 4 gold cards in Crown Zenith, man. Like, that looks like something that should be in a museum, painted like from centuries and centuries ago. One of the best like collective pieces in my personal opinion. The Radiance reverse holos from Crown Zenith are sick. Oh, really? The Radiance, to each their own. What's up? Good to be here. Yeah, I saw the Gardevoir, $700 Australian on price charting. Insane, dude. Insane. Yeah, but like, the thing is, like, do people actually like the gold cards, or is it because it's hot now and they're trying to flip? Like, with this hobby right now, I don't know what's real. It's so damn difficult to determine what is hype and FOMO and what is actually going to be here for like the long term in this next like collection cycle. It's so hard to tell right now, especially in singles. In sealed, it's pretty obvious, right? Destined Rivals, Prismatic for English and whatever in Japanese. But man, these singles, bro, it's a mind f, if you know what I mean. But Gardevoir collectors, they're gonna collect those. You know, they're the Lucario fans, like they're gonna collect those gold cards. And teach your own. You know, if you like them, cool. But I would just wait. I would just wait just a little bit longer. Like wait until like the Mega Evolution 2, 3 comes out, maybe, if that's a thing. That the two or three sets after the Mega Evolution base set, and then see what those gold cards are doing. But if they start doing like, I just uploaded a video if you guys want to check that one out after this live. But like, what are the printing possibilities of these gold cards? Could these gold cards, like all gold, I'm talking, could we see alternate arts of full gold cards? Like, I think that would be really cool. Maybe make the texturing different. Like I haven't touched one of the new gold cards from the set, so we're maybe if I hold one, I'll change my perspective, but I don't know. Yeah, Louis, we're going to be talking about the Lily as well. As far as even the Lilies from the past, because shout out to my boy JTR, he really put me on to just deep diving into Lily, and Lily's one of my favorite characters. So I'm excited to play Black and White too. I like the Black and White chromatic cards. The gold cards, I feel like were a missed opportunity to follow that trend. Yeah, but they could, but it could, they could be coming. You know, we still don't know. We can speculate all we want, but it could be they could be out there in these next couple sets. I've been holding gold cards. Oh, I hope they pump all around. OG Weedle Farmer. If these gold cards start pumping, and I mean, we got 15 people watching. It's not like anything crazy, right? But if these cards start pumping, I'm selling these my golds. And I pulled all my golds. I pulled all my rainbows as well. I have a binder full of gold and rainbow cards, and I'm good. If I could offload them, that'd be cool. But that's not the point of the stream. I'm not showing to get rid of it. But you see Radiant Collection going down. Have they gotten pumped this hard before? We're gonna take a look. We should take a look at the Radiant Collection. One Piece style gold cards go hard. Yeah, I agree. One Piece is just significantly ahead of Pokemon right now, even though they just came out. So super crazy. But let's go through the booster boxes of the week as well. We'll start here. We'll start at Chilling Reign, because Chilling Reign recently has gotten a nice little bump, right? And then what's up, Mark? Yo, Henry, I actually caught a stream. When are you gonna give us a tour of your display behind you? So I was like thinking about it, but I want to make a full video, and I kind of want to do like a binder collection as well. It's really messy, and I still got a ton of sealed product that's behind me that's also messy. I'm kind of being spread really thin right now, but it is on. I have a whiteboard that has all my videos, so it's coming. It is coming. Definitely next week. Definitely. I promise it'll be here next week. It's not anything like super crazy, right? Like what you guys see is pretty much what you guys see. A lot of plushies and a lot of stuff that I've talked about before in the chats. But yeah, so Chilling Reign. Let's get into Chilling Reign really fast. So man, I was selling these at 300. I was selling these at 450, and most recent sale. Let's go right here. I mean, it's right around there, right? I was watching a Pokeplumber video today. He was thinking that this one is next to Pump, but I just don't know who actually likes these Pokemon. Like the Galarian Bird Trio, like to me, were trash. Like I don't want a red Zapdos. Like it looks the Roadrunner cards. I didn't like the Blaziken. Like I think it being at 500 is exactly where it should be and exactly where it should stay. I just, it's a It's an interesting looking booster box because I've been telling you guys before as well. I've been buying booster boxes. Looking back, I'm really close to buying some Stellar Crown. Might sound crazy, but I like the way that booster box looks, and I believe in just Terrapagos in the long term. I'm currently bidding on some Terrapagos cards. I think they're going to do really well because of the nostalgia. We always got to remember nostalgia feeds into this hobby. It's what's going to keep this stuff alive going down the road. Everyone just thinks that there's going to be more 30 or more people are going to get older, right? People like myself in their 30s, they think they're going to sell to like 50 and 60 years old, like older guys. Like it's not going to work that way. You're going to have to have this nostalgia in Scarlet and Violet in the youth for them to buy your investments or your collection or whatever down the road. They have to have an experience with their dad, being like, oh my gosh, I remember I opened Stellar Crown with my pops. Like we had such a good time. I remember we pulled the whatever. We pulled the Squirtle, and oh my gosh, I need that booster box. I need to have that core memory. Well, guys, if people aren't opening this stuff, like you're not gonna have those core memories. And for me, with like Chilling Reign, I'm like, what kid? I have friends that have kids and that play the Sword and Shield, and they don't care about Ice Rider Calyrex or the Galarian birds. Like it was and it came out at a weird time, right? It got kind of smushed in between Evolving Skies, and you guys can help me out. What was the other set? It was squished in between. I remember it was like rushed as well, and there was tons of it, like tons. Rudy from Alpha Investments we're talking about, just offers of Chilling Reign, pallets of Chilling Reign, and I think like I said again, I think it's exactly where it needs to be. But again, I want to hear from you guys. What is Chilling Reign the next one to go? Am I not seeing it? Am I just because I'm disconnected from Sword and Shield? The games that I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong though. Next is of course everyone's favorite Lost Origin. So this one got a recent pump. On the last live, people were saying like, "Yo, is there a reason why Lost Origin is pumping?" And I was like, I thought it was like at 550, and then out of nowhere, right up to the 7-ish. This box, this one and Fusion Strike are probably going to be in the $1,000 range by the end of the year. It's had the perfect market conditions right now, like with the Shinji Kanda hype. Like Shinji Kanda has been pushed on my Instagram. I mean, he's amazing, but his drawings, his page, just content being created around him has really been pushed on my Instagram. And like I said, he's an amazing artist, and it just feeds into this bull run. So it really helps people Lost Origin grow. That's a great set. I just as I covered it over the years, the more I started to break it down and kind of compare it against other Scarlet or Sword and Shield sets, I was like, maybe it's not number 2. Maybe the Giratina was a little bit overhyped, a little bit overrated, and it's been, it is what it is. Like, again, let me know how you guys feel about Lost Origin, but I'm pretty happy that Sword and Shield has seen like not a crazy pump overnight, and I really hope that it doesn't. I really hope that we continue to see this slow, natural growth with some of these booster boxes. Like when things go up as fast as the Scarlet and Violet era, like completely unnatural, it's not good for the markets. It makes people do crazy things. It makes singles do crazy things. It makes scalpers do crazy things. It makes flippers do crazy things. It makes market manipulators do crazy things. People will try to convince you and justify why the Seismitoad or the Morty's Gengar or the whatever set, whatever card, right, is like, it should be this price because it's this, right? They try to convince you to try to over and over. But those are, I firmly believe those are just it's just simple market manipulation to pump up some of these cards. Like, I used to think that market manipulation was like such a funny, like overused term in the hobby, but I think someone just fell upstairs. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but uh, I used to think it was like a funny term in the hobby of like, I was like, how much market manipulation is like is actually happening? But then I saw the scalping like ramp up in this past what, like 6 months, and people are like, was sitting out there all night, day and night for prismatic evolutions, and then they flip on a Facebook marketplace for $30 profit, $40 profit. And I'm like, okay, maybe there is people desperate enough to flip a $10 card, multiple times. I get it. Like you flip 40 of them, 50 of them, I guess it's profitable. But now everything's on the table. Now I think that anything is possible. Of course, we got to talk about the set that I despise right now because of how hard it's being pushed in people's faces. And it's Destined Rivals. As much as I love this set, and I don't have any, guys, I don't have any yet. I don't have any The Glory of Team Rocket in Japanese. As much as I tell you guys all the time, I love these sets. I'm just going to have to wait. Don't let these people tell you that we're not going to see some form of a reprint. Like, guys, like we can look at the last solds all day, right? We can stare at the chart all freaking day, but people are going to have wallet fatigue. People are going to have set fatigue. People are going to get tired of this set and prismatic being pushed in their face 24/7. If we get a giant reprint of, let's say, the booster bundles, right? That's like the new thing. There's just more news comes out, more news comes out on bigger reprints. People are going to start to sell off just a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we see this booster box sit at the $300 mark. I doubt it, and I'm always gonna bet on history, right? Like I was just talking to one of my friends at work, and that he just got back into the hobby like 2 years ago, or maybe even less. And he was like, he's like, oh, have we seen this type of inflation before? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. We saw it in the beginning with battle styles. We saw it with Vivid Voltage. We saw it. Yeah, it's like, again, there's different times, but every single era we're going to see it's been different now crowd. But again, guys, let me know how you feel about Destined Rivals. Is it a buy? Is it a pass? I hope that I've convinced you guys week on week when I cover this for Market Watch Mondays that it is a just hold on just a little bit. I'm betting on Pokemon every single time, especially if you're investing into this stuff. Like, just hold on. Let's tackle some questions really quick. Let's get back into here. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. All right. We're back. Let's see where we left off. Holy, you guys were going at it in the chats. So we're talking about radio collections. Okay, Florida Man. What's going on? Opened any Mega Brave or Symphonia yet? I got a box of Mega Symphonia for 61 and pulled the Mega Latias SAR. Heck yes, dude. Congrats. No, I haven't grabbed any yet. I bought some Korean booster boxes to open for the channel, and I just been buying singles. Like I told you, I told the chat earlier that I've been eBay auctioning, which is it's been good. It's been good. I've been getting a lot of cool cards, but I just picked up that banned Sabrina's card. The one with the Master Ball, where she's kind of looks like she's flipping off the camera. I just grabbed that raw, and then I grabbed the Tyranitar V from in Korean. It was like the only one left, and the buyer sent me an offer for like $50, so I thought it was an instant win. And I just looked at how much it was going for in Japanese. I was like, ooh, and English. I was like, oh, I can't afford that right now, so I'm just gonna go Korean. What up, Colin? In that hustle, today's just got done watching the other video, and you're live. Let's go. Appreciate you, Rob. Appreciate you being here. For me, opening with my kids, it'll be by the end of SV, DR, BB, Black Blood, White Flare. This is a new mega set. They're just now getting into it. Yeah, I hope your kids really enjoy the mega set. Like, I hope that they're able to grab some of those older mega cards as well. I think those cards are great. And my last video, I think it was that I just uploaded like an hour ago. It was like my biggest regrets. And I believe the first pick was my biggest regret was getting into Megas late. Like shout out to Eric, my co-host. He was trying to convince me that the Megas were really cool, and I was just fading them. I don't know why. I just thought I could grab them in Japanese, and then I figured out that there was no Japanese kanji on the Mega cards. It was English, and I was like, oh, terrible. I don't want English on that. And reverse, like I get it, it makes sense, but I'm kind of cool. Sword and Shield were easily the worst games in the series history. I don't care for most of that generation's Pokemon. A lot of people said that. And my boy Eric's like pushing me to play Sword and Shield, but I'm kind of good. I heard it was really easy as well. And for someone like me, I suck at Pokemon games. I always struggled. We did a Heart Gold Soul Silver like walkthrough on the podcast maybe last year or 2 years ago. And man, Heart Gold Soul Silver, if you don't stick to a team, it's tough. Like I never beat Red. Like Red just smoked me every single time. Everyone laughed at me in the chat. I'm over Fusion Strike in my personal opinion. Yeah, Fusion Strike, Fusion Strike is so interesting, guys. Like so many people just treated that set as a joke. And if looking back, you know, I thought it was a joke too. I liked the Genesect, which might be crazy, but I love the Genesect card, the breakdancing Genesect. I thought the card was like super fun and like funny and kind of puts Genesect in a weird light, you know, kind of not where you would think Genesect would be on a dance floor breakdancing. I think there's a Smeargle in there, right? And then obviously the Sleepy Espeon, that one's great. Why that was in Fusion Strike, I don't know, but I'm glad that it is. And then the Gengar V. And then I love all the Celebi cards. The Celebi cards are really cool. And then the Mew. Like people hate on the Mew cards, and I think the Mew cards are great. The only card I really wish, I don't know why they did this, but the Mew VMAX is so terrible. It's like definitely the worst VMAX. It looks like a standard V card. Like it's so not good. I was like, you guys had a chance. You guys had one of the best Pokemon, and like you just blew it. You blew it. That whole chance of it could have been like Mew in space, like you know, it's a VMAX form, right? He's super huge, like floating through space. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, now looking back, I'm like, okay, like Fusion Strike was pretty fire. Like it was pretty fire. Sword and Shield era cards are super affordable in Chinese still. Yep, they are. Because Chinese Scarlet and Violet, they're, I believe, at Obsidian Flames right now in China, simplified Chinese. So they are pretty behind right now. Was a word that wasn't as bad back then. Now it has way more meaning. IMY? I'm not sure what that means. I really feel like I dropped the ball on not buying a few cases of Silver Tempest when it was $99 and then 141 on the Pokemon Center. I do have one, but it's going to go on another run soon. If you were on this channel, I told everybody to be picking up Silver Tempest at the low. I was such a fan of Silver Tempest, and I still have 2 boxes left. The Seismitoad pump is the most hilarious, blatant pump. Like, really, Seismitoad? It's Shinji, though. You're right. Or no, it's not Shinji Kanda. It's or is it Shinji Kanda? I think it is Shinji Kanda. So and then with the whole like 666 lore behind it, it's a recipe for disaster. But hey, we're here, guys. Don't buy that Seismitoad. Go grab it in another language. Soon. Once we see this little pump come down. Between the Sleepy Pikachu, Charizard, Gengar, and 2 Reds Pikachu cards, Lost Origin has my favorite trainer galley. Yeah, the Sleepy Pikachu card is S tier. One of the best cards. I wish that card was a big one. I wish it was a alternate art. But it's one of the best trainer galleries. The Silver Tempest trainer gallery is pretty nice as well. Like, don't sleep on that one too, Jordan. I believe Destined Rivals will come down. It's way too early buying it at 300. So I go back and forth with a couple of my buddies with Destined Rivals. Like I'm betting, right? I'm betting that Destined Rivals will come down from 300. But how much, right? How much can we see? And this is why I believe this. We've I'm a part of it, but Pokemon USA has pushed out so many damn sets. I think it's like it's starting to really catch up with them, and they're like, holy shit, like we really can't be printing a set like every, what is it, like 3 months or whatever. What if we see in the future they give us a set like every other month? Like they have to make more money. They have, like, I didn't think we'd see this much sets. And here we are, right? And we get specialty sets, we get filler sets, we get different collection boxes, we get sticker packs, we get tech sticker, we get pin collections, we get figure collections. Like, they are printing just billions. The money printer goes burr over there. So I think that they're like, it could be a case where we just don't see these booster boxes really correcting as much as we think we are. And I hope I'm wrong. I'm betting that I'm wrong. But I'm also realistic. I'm also realistic that, like, I might have to buy a Destined Rivals booster box in 2 years at 300. Like, that's just what it might have to go to. Florida Man, it's all people pumping it because of Shinji Kano. Yeah, it is a Shinji Kano card. That set is good. I just hope it drops so I can pick up a few booster boxes. Destin, yeah, for sure. Destin is going to be my biggest position. I hate saying position, but my biggest position in Pokemon. I do want to own a case of Destin for the long term, and a couple, maybe 2 or 3 booster boxes for my collection. It's a singles buying time for sure. Sealed is tough right now. And I met a few friends at work. They buy a lot of sealed products, and they put me on to all the Twitters and the notifies and all that stuff. And as I was picking my friend's brain, I was like, man, Pokemon shouldn't feel like a full-time job. This morning, me, Eric, and a couple other buddies, we were trying to get that new Costco drop for Surging. It was a Surging, ETB, and 2 booster bundles, I believe. And I'm over here, like, because I work nights. I work at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I get off around like 9 o'clock or whatever. So I'm trying to take a midday nap, and my eyes are like falling asleep, and it tells me I'm like freaking 50,000 whatever in line, falling asleep, and I'm just like looking on my phone. Hopefully this little hot dog loading screen goes faster, and then I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, am I just that desperate right now for Pokemon Steel product? I'm like literally losing sleep. I just look like a pure degenerate laying on my side, like falling asleep for Pokemon cards. And then I just got frustrated. And I was like, after the hour went by and it barely moved, I was off it. I was like, I'm good. This just feels not sustainable. You know, people are here like waiting for UPS drivers to go into Target with stock, and people are falling. Like, it's tough. It's just not a good look for Pokemon. And I can't think Pokemon likes what they're seeing right now. Colin says, my daughter got hooked up when she pulled the Japanese monochrome. Wow, that's so awesome. I'm hopeful that she keeps that forever and just cherishes it. And I hope that you guys can share that experience with each other for eternity, you know? Yeah, the Japanese megas aren't that cool for me with the English text. Yeah, they're definitely not cool. Mark says, yeah, Sword and Shield, definitely the worst games. Entirely a closed corridor game, no exploration. That's it. Even Scarlet and Violet felt to me kind of like that. I don't know if oh my gosh. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet. Like, it gave you an open world, but not really. You're kind of just like I don't know, that you didn't really explore much, even though, like, coming from like Legend or going to Legends Arceus, like after, like for me, I felt like that you can explore a little bit more, maybe because how they separated the zones. But I'm really hopeful that Legends EA fixes like the exploration stuff. And I hope that it's just one big map. I hope that we don't have to load like in between, like with as much money as Pokemon milks out of my pocket every single month. Just fix the damn games. Like, it's so frustrating that I spend so much money on this stuff and they can't even like have proper frame rates, right? The graphics have always been bad, and people would just be like, Pokemon fans, like in the games, they're like, "That's not what it's about. It's about the gameplay." Dude, I've been smashing B for 20 years. Like, we can't just do the same thing over and over and over. Like, you have to add something. Like Legend Arceus, to me, it felt kind of like a first-person shooter, and I love that. And I wanted, like, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I feel like Pokemon should like kind of go in that direction where you can have multiple Pokemon. You can kind of direct like your Tyranitar to like hold the line and defend, and then have your Inteleon like go to a top of a mountain and just snipe in long range. Like, I think that there's so much that can be done. But sorry, let's get back to the cards. Yeah, the Mew VMAX is way too busy. I was referring to the market manipulation with that. It was a word. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Shinji. They finally managed to make the regular EX cards look cool again in the new mega sets. I agree. I absolutely agree. I love the new EX cards. My boy Sunil that I had on the live, he hooked me up with a lot of his older EX cards from XY. They're great. I was like, wow, it's so silly. Like we're gonna all, hopefully all of you guys stick around for quite some time in the hobby. But we're gonna look back at some of these EX cards. Like, for me, is like holographics like this, like, are really, really cool that I'm gonna treasure forever. I love just basic holographic patterns, and then the Gengar EX that they printed, where he kind of looks like the DJ Gengar from Universal Studios. He looks great, and I'm going to collect that card as well and get those multiple of those graded. I think those look awesome. So I think Pokemon's doing the right things. Let's face it, Destined Rivals is going to be 500 there by end of year. If you want to make a friendly wager, we can go ahead and do that all day. 500, there's no way. 350, I'll give you that, but there's no way. Aloha, friend. What's up? Glad you can make it. I skipped the surging Costco drop. I didn't care. I wish it was prismatic, but it's from August 11th through August 16th. What is today's date? Today is the 15th, so it's probably not coming. That sucks. But supposedly there's to be another prismatic reprint or a restock for Costco, and I just want one. I just want one for my collection, guys. Does I have it back there? I just want one. The real money saving tech is buying bundles of cards from Japanese and Korean sellers on eBay. Oh, for sure. That's definitely a great way to go. I just pulled up on a last stream last Friday or last Saturday, the lots for Chinese. So, dude, I got in the queue right away and was numbered, holy, 98,000. Did you crash out? 98,000. I feel it was random. Didn't get anything. Oh man, me and all my coworkers, no one got anything. Everyone got wrecked. That's so. You hop in the 1 minute. So I got in. It was like 6 minutes. Like boom, hopped in. I was like under 20K. I was under 20K. If I got in as 98K, I would be. I'd be hot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, make Pokemon games great again. Hot take, but they haven't been great in quite some time. Let's be real. The Pokemon are great. I was just having this shout out to my boy Team Rocket Joey. We went golfing yesterday, cracking a bunch of Pokemon jokes, talking about everything. He really believes that I don't like Gen 5. He's like, there's no way you like Gen 5. I'm like, bro, he's like, I play the games. The Pokemon are garbage. Like, bro, I really do enjoy Generation 5, and I'm sure a lot of people here can agree. Like, Gen 5 was a very loved game. I love the storyline. I love the characters. The trainers were awesome. I'll be here. Yeah, 500, no shot. We gotta let our boy let him know. 500 is crazy talk. That just tells me, I don't know how long you've been here. 500, there's just no way. They started making holos like the holos they use for special promos, like the Pokemon Center Tyranitar, then it would be cool again too. It's kind of overkill right now with how many new rarities. Like, we're gonna cover a little bit more of the gold cards later on in this video, but though I get it, we have to applaud Pokemon for at least trying something new, right, with these gold foil cards, but just pull back. Sometimes less is more. Like, again, right here, this Snorlax card, Korean, one of my favorite cards. I love looking at it every single day. Erica's Vileplume right here, guys. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Like, let's just bring this back. A full, for the 30th anniversary, we just go like generation 9 through, or 10, obviously 10. Generation 10 through 2 through 10 of the most popular Pokemon, and we give them the holographic treatment, like the cosmic holographic, like stuff like this, right? Where there's no background. There's just like matter. You're just in matter. You're in space. They just put Pokemon in space and they're just floating. I think that'd be really cool. Just to test the markets. Like, you guys really want Pokemon cards? Let's see how these 2005 backdrops do for you. They need to make Pokemon Emerald the Switch. Oh my gosh, Emerald would be so fun on the Switch too as a remake. But I think the next remake, I mean, I think we can all agree that the next remake should be Johto. And even though I just played Heart Gold Soul Silver, Johto just always has my heart. There's so many, so many Pokemon in Johto, man, that have my heart. Tag team lot, yep. Sorry, choking. Well, that squirrel mug is insane. I got a Spheal mug from the Pokemon Center and honestly want more. Yeah, my girl, she bought me this Snorlax one, Squirtle, Charmander, and then we have like a bunch of other Pokemon heads. I swear, dude, all of our coasters are Pokemon stuff. Like my whole house is Pokemon. The funniest thing, I got called one time, and I'll never forget it. Everyone's like, "You don't actually like Pokemon," is what they told me, and I was like, "Noted. I don't actually like Pokemon, even though my entire house is pretty much a Pokemon museum." But yeah, Brandon, Gen 5 is really cool. I love Gen 5. It's it's probably the only set in the Scarlet Violet era that I'm going to master set. And then Brandon says, yes, TPCI needs to slow it down. I don't think they are though. I think they're gonna double down on the speed, and that essentially might be what breaks the camel's back. What if in generation 10 we just see just the mass overprint? Like, I hear it all the time from Rudy from Alpha Investments talking about other TCGs that printed way too much and just did way too many collabs. And I'm not a Magic guy, but again, I'm just observing from afar. And it really does destroy its value. So perfect storm, guys. We might see Pokemon just print and print and print and print until these people. I could totally see them on the board, right? Being like, let's see how much these Pokemon collectors and investors and scalpers. Let's see how much those credit cards can be pushed. Let's see how much they really want to invest in this stuff. Let's see how far they can go. And I think that's the game that we're playing right now. I think a lot of people, the wallet fatigue, the credit card fatigue. I mean, we know that the average American, like I was just on I watched Caleb Hammer financial audits. He's great. I think the average American has 10,000 or more in credit card debt, and I firmly believe it. Like Pokemon in general too. Like if you start getting into Pokemon, you could rack up a $10,000 credit card, no problem. I didn't like Gen 5 when it first came out, but it grew on me over the years. The story and the game were good. I just didn't like the Pokemon as much, but they grew on me. Now I like most of them. Yeah, I was the same way. The Element Monkeys, they grew on me. Like from Pokemon Concierge, the show on Netflix. They're so great. I was like, oh man, I'm tripping. They just they get really ugly when they get older. They're like gremlins, you know. They're really cute when they're small. You're like, oh my gosh, I love these things. And then you evolve them, especially like Panpour. You're like, oh god, it looks like almost too human. It's kind of scary. What's up, Guru? Glad you can make it. They may not reprint booster boxes, like you said. You said it. They are focusing on booster bundles, and that's something that a lot of PokeTubers. I hate saying that term. It's so cringe. People that discuss Pokemon on YouTube aren't discussing is the fact the fact of the matter is, if they print these booster bundles into the ground, and we don't see another booster box reprint, that is also going to shake the market in a way that we've just haven't seen it, right? Booster bundles are the easiest way for people to get packs, and but they're gonna have to print a lot of them, and I think they can. I just think like everyone right now that has not been here for, let's just say, 2 to 3 years, they don't understand how long it takes for reprints to come out. Like I'm on the side of it's 50-50. Like we may have seen it for a lot of these booster boxes. We may have not. But I'm always gonna bet on Pokemon to prove everyone wrong. Yeah. You're asking for XY era full arts? Am I asking for XY era full arts? Maybe. I don't know. Man, a Johto remake would be sick, and then a pure Johto card release. I think Johto, a pure Johto card set release, have me on the books for that, for Generation 10. I think it's coming. I think for the 30th anniversary, they're gonna knock it out of the park, and I think for the end of the 10 year or Generation 10, it's gonna be Johto. Could be wrong. Them skipping the Gen 5 remakes was honestly disrespectful. Still sad about it. How they gutted the Gen 4 remakes. Goofed. I said sorry. I meant they goofed the Gen 4 remakes. Nothing's off the table. It doesn't put it past me. The Pokemon just decides to give us 4 more games in the next year. You know, it's never ceases to amaze me. Roaring Skies event is needed. Oh yeah, Roaring Skies is great. So for people who don't know, and I didn't know, the reprints of Roaring Skies that came out of nowhere and just destroyed its value. If I'm correct, if that was what I learned from our last live. If TPCI wants to save on paper and ink, they could just boost the pull rates. That is true as well, but I still don't think that's enough. It's an interesting take, and there was a take that we covered last live, but I just don't think it's enough, guys. I think that people are so bullish on Pokemon, and as I got back into the Instagram game with Pokemon, all you see on there is people ripping packs as collectors, not rip and shippers or rip and strippers, but as collectors, and it doesn't matter. I think that was like a quick little blip in the system, and that's gone now, right? It is. People were bearish but again, people were are always bearish on the beginning of every single generation. Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. Everyone thinks their Pokemon are crap. They think the new generations or the new evolution lines are garbage. All the new Pokemon suck. And then they get through that, and then Pokemon gives you evolutions. We've seen this formula over and over again, but that's kind of what makes Prismatic Evolutions, and I hate talking about that set again, but that's what makes Prismatic like so degenerate, is the fact that it's expensive. Rip and shippers are making it expensive as well. It's hard as hell to get, and you just get annihilated. Like if you want to just throw away $50, throw me a super chat for if you want to throw away $50. Don't go pick up Prismatic Evolutions. Like I have friends that have opened almost $1,000. Multiple friends have opened almost $1,000 of Prismatic Evolutions and not pulled anything besides 1 or 2 EX cards. That is crazy tough. And I told them, like, dude, just buy the cards in Japanese. Just buy the cards in Japanese. It literally does not make any sense. Like we're at a point, like everyone is complaining that they can't get sealed product. If you can't get sealed product, then buy cheaper singles. Like I don't understand the logic for majority of the hobby, but not you guys, not the ones that have been here on this channel. Not you guys. You guys are much smarter than that. I'm betting on TPCI too, Henry. They kind of know what they're doing. Yeah, they're good. It's not like they've been around forever, they're definitely the most successful. I'll go crazy for all Gen 2 sets. So will I. I mean, that's why I told myself for Gen 5. When I heard the announcement of Gen 5, me and my boy Sunil that I had on, we were like high-fiving each other at the skate park. We're like, dude, we're getting Gen 5, bro. And they're giving us all illustration rares or art rares for in Japanese. Like, oh my gosh, like amazing. Some of the Pokemon that give the special art rares superior. I don't know about that one. Mark, Gen 5 remakes are coming. Yeah, that's exactly. I agree as well. Pokemon have a cycle. Gen 5 remakes will come mid-Gen 10. The cycle never gets broken. Wow, Mark spitting facts. Spitting facts. Prismatic is going to be full nuclear in the next year. Just my opinion. Nuclear in what way? Is it going to get nuked, or is it going nuclear in the upward direction as far as price, or as far as them printing it? It's to me, it seems like the cash cow for Pokemon. Everyone over here, we're all over here speculating all the Costco drops. Like back in my day, once stuff hit Costco, it was done, right? You're just like, oh, that hits this last leg of life. That's after Costco is done. But now we're seeing like more releases after Costco. I'm like, maybe a lot of you guys put me on, changed my mind. So maybe it's like stuff that Pokemon got as like a returns, or Walmart had returns, Target had returns, those stuff, coming from, I don't know. Maybe Amazon had returns. They packaged it nice and redid. Who knows? We don't know. Like, why? Wow, my voice was high right there. Why haven't we seen like any interviews from people that work at Pokemon? Like, do they have like the craziest NDA agreements that even like I have not heard a peep of anybody that has any information inside of Pokemon. Like, holy crap, do they do a great job of just saying silent? Like, what is the repo? Like, we figured it out with Japanese. People have talked about how Japanese stuff works, right? The restocks, the reprints, like they can do whatever the hell they want. But we haven't yet to hear like anything from Pokemon. It's pretty impressive. They can't get it because it's all being opened. Yeah, it's being destroyed on Whatnot. That's exactly what it is. Oh, Meltdown. Yeah, Meltdown the price. I believe so too. Prismatic, lamest said ever. Buy Trestle Festival, buy a single, buy a pizza, just do anything. Yeah, facts, bro, facts. Like, man, you could. What is it? What's the term? Like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Like, that's exactly how I feel every single week. My favorite, and me and Team Rocket Joy were talking about this. I was like, when I want to go golfing, I'm like, I need a quick little nice little boost in my YouTube paycheck. I'll go talk about Prismatic Evolutions, and like the amount of emotional people that feel so strong about Prismatic Evolutions. Look, guys, I own almost like all of the top cards in Prismatic. Like, I like the set. I'm just not going to pay over MSRP. Like, I don't understand how those two things confuse people. It baffles me every single week. I'm like, I've never said on my channel one time that I think Prismatic Evolutions is a trash set. I didn't say one time that I didn't think Prismatic Evolutions is investable or collectible. I never said that. All I said was, it's not the time to buy. And when I say that, they think I'm crapping on the set, even though I own the top cards. Like, make it make sense. You think they might keep doing the Costco and Sam ETB's releases for you? Oh, for sure. They probably got a nice little collaboration deal for sure. Nintendo is involved. The NDAs are crazy with Nintendo. That's low-key scary, dude. Like, I would. Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine if you had like a Pokemon YouTube channel and you know all this stuff, all this this Pokemon knowledge from the inside, and you just got to be. I doubt it. I doubt there's even a Pokemon. There's probably in the NDA of like, you can't have a Pokemon YouTube channel. That's what I've been wondering. Why hasn't anyone been interviewed or held accountable for this mayhem? It's damaging the image of Pokemon brand, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, how has not a single soul, like Brandon said, the NDAs of Nintendo and Game Freak are probably nuts. Like, oh man, but not a single person has been able to speak out against what's going on. And I agree, it is damaging. Like, again, not everyone, but so many people in this hobby right now, they like don't care about the kids at all. I don't even have kids. They don't care about the next generation. And that is like the most important part about this hobby is, can Scarlet and Violet like continue on for the next generation to be passed down? Right now it can't. When there's no product, like I get so freaking pissed when I see scalpers or just not even scalpers, just collectors or whatever the hell, when you go out and just like clear these vending machines and you got like a little kid in line and they just like don't even look back. Like that shit breaks my heart every single time. Because if that was me as a kid, like I know how hard it was back in the day to get packs. I couldn't imagine what these kids are going through now, especially with like they get to watch all the animes. They get to like there's more Pokemon stuff available, or like just like out there, right? Clothes for kids. Like imagine being a diehard Pokemon fan, because I loved Pokemon. All my school photos was me in Pokemon gear. I couldn't imagine like being so small and just getting my heart broken and seeing all these like grown adults just hoarding all this product. Like it's so nasty. And then that's what makes it like, I tell people proudly that like I do this, do the YouTube stuff, and proudly I wear Pokemon's gear and all that stuff. But they go, are you like, you're not scalping, right? Or they always make like little comments like that. And I'm like, no, dude, like I'm not a part of that nasty crowd. And it's really embarrassing to be kind of associated with that. Riz says Nintendo keeps everything involved their IP lockdown. Yeah, that's scary, dude. I guess the recent comments made in Japan about the McDonald's was a step in the right direction. Yeah, so we have the McDonald's promos on tonight's video as well, so we're gonna be talking about that. And yeah, it's so crazy that McDonald's just shut that crap down. They're like, not one day enough. Like one thing I was like thinking, I was like, why couldn't people go up to the register, just pay for the Happy Meal, and just be like, I don't want the food, and just give me the card? Like, is common sense just not so common anymore? Like I don't get humans. Like we just waste, we throw away, we don't recycle. Man, if there is aliens out there, they're looking down and just laughing. Like people think that we're like so ahead of like we're so advanced, and then we do shit like that where we just throw away food, where we like kill animals. Like it's so baffling. Today's kids won't have nostalgia later because they can't open packs right now. Honestly sad. That's what I'm saying, dude. It breaks my heart, especially as a Pokemon. I was a Pokemon baby. Yeah, if I did not open packs as a kid, no way I would still be in a hobby. Yeah, exactly. I recently got into Magic the Gathering, and those guys talk about Pokescalpers invading their hobby with so much vitriol. Pokemon fans are being seen as a plague. Normal people think we're weird and just nerdy. Yeah, I'm down for just being weird and nerdy, for sure. But when people see us as like, and it's not us, it's the new people that are in this hobby that are just scalping. And I mean, I experienced it with like the sneaker resale people. I experienced it, sports card guys experienced it. It's just, it comes a ways. It's hot, and it's not going to be hot forever. Is Scarlet and Violet Pokemon cards era solidified as top 5? Chat, should we? Let's all take a moment. I want to hear your guys' response to this question. Is Scarlet and Violet Pokemon cards era solidified as top 5? Go. Okay. All right. So I believe that it is. I believe it's definitely in the top 5 for sure. I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not going to go down that road in order. I think it is top 5, but I think that this back end got so nasty, and it's really going to affect how a lot of people portray and a lot of the PTSD that's going to come from this era. It was bad in the beginning with Sword and Shield because of like the pandemic and the crazy pre-order prices for stuff like Battle Styles and Vivid. But we got past that, And it just, again, it's really concerning how Pokemon just can't fix this. There's not they can't come up with any tactics on how to fix this. They're just completely okay with just shit hitting the fan. I get it. They're there to make money, and I understand, like, this is, again, the money printer goes burr over there. But at what cost? Are you willing to damage, yourself, like, for short-term monetary gain? And maybe they are. Do you see the Mimic Brews vending machine video? So sad. The same guy was buying out every machine with some weird screen touching techno. Yeah, I saw people. I haven't watched a Mimic Brews video if it's a new one, but people think they have like a little formula on how to clear the machine, but it's random. I think from what I hear, common sense for sure ain't that common. Could not freaking believe the bags of food left. Yeah, that pissed me off, dude. I hate when people leave food. Like, that's like one of my biggest icks. Just like, if you're gonna have leftovers, like, put it into a box and give it to a homeless person. Like, if you're out to dinner, like, don't let hot food go to waste. It's like, it's so disgraceful. Man, if I was homeless, that's funny. I didn't even see your comment, but man, if I was homeless, man, in Japan, I would have been feasting after those promos dropped. The thing is, Florida man, I don't know if you've been to Japan, but there's not too many homeless people in Japan. I went to Tokyo. I was there for a week and I saw 2. And those 2 homeless people were more organized than some of my friends that have houses, right? These people had like, it was amazing. Like, they had like a little radio. They had like little cup holders made out of cardboard. They had a freaking roof, like a roof, like, not like, it wasn't like a box. It was like a freaking roof. They weren't panhandling. They had like little setups. Like, it was so crazy. I'm like, wow, like, even, we can't even homeless, right? Like, they didn't look crazy. Like, they just looked like they might have been in tough times, We're like, here in the United States, bro, like, we got the Walking Dead out here. Like, in California, every time I'm driving to work early in the mornings, right, I got to be like on my P's and Q's, and super alert, because they just have zombies just crawling around downtown. And it's just like, man, people put their pants down, people doing cartwheels, and they're like in mobs, so they do look like zombies. It's sad, dude. It's really, really sad here in California. We are not advanced at all. We're still Neanderthals, just a little smart. Yeah, for sure. Like, Pokemon go up. Shinji Kanda go up. Yes. So we got a yeses, top 3, to be honest, solid top 5. Wow, Jordan, that's interesting. 3rd for me. Wow, that's crazy. Solid in top 5. Yeah, top 5. Easy. Riz says, yes, top 5, especially with the final few sets after Prismatic. Wow. That's I didn't expect that, to be completely honest. That's so funny. SV, best set since Dragon Frontier and Delta Species. Ooh, Delta Species hits. Let's bring back Delta Species. Oh my gosh, so fire. Clizzo says, I don't know if you saw, but Pokénotify was backdooring the Costco drop. How was Pokénotify doing that? Like, the person running it was backdooring Costco drops? Like, guys, if you guys pay for Pokénotify, don't. It's $7 a month for nothing. Like, Rattle Pokemon has a Discord, and they do all the alerts. Go make some friends. You guys can all put together a system. I will be making a Discord tonight. I promise. It was supposed to be up today, but I will be making a Discord tonight, and I will be dropping all of the links for us to go out and grab some Pokemon cards. Pokemon Notify is not. Yeah, Pokemon Notify is nasty. Like, they like sell people dreams. Like, I think Opossum Bud covered it, where Pokemon Notify was like, sign up for Pokemon Notify. Like, the little ads for Instagram was like, sign up for Pokemon Notify. And because Prismatic reprints coming soon, and they made it sound like they knew that Paldea booster box reprints. Nobody knows that Paldea is getting a for sure getting a reprint. Like, for them to advertise that is kind of nasty. And they've done other nasty stuff in the past, but again, we're gonna change subject. Yeah, I actually didn't see any homeless people in Japan when I was there. But if I was, I know I'd be stocking Big Macs. I'd be an Americanized homeless in Japan. In Japan. I just want to stop by and say, hey, hope you're having a good stream, Henry. Oh, I am, dude. Thank you for always supporting, and thanks for always popping in. Also, like the stream, everyone. 38 people here, only 11 likes. Let's pump those numbers up. Guys, please, it's right below. Just take a second and just like the stream. I never understood why people just can't just hit a like. Like some people will be in a live for, it depends. If you're at work, I completely understand. But some people will watch like a 5-hour live and just not hit the like. And they tell people to hit the like multiple times. Just please hit the like. Let's push this. The last Friday night live I did, it got pushed to the YouTube algorithm at like the last 10, 15 minutes. I went from 40 views to like 250 views, which is crazy. And I think that's because of the engagement and from people hitting the like. So please, everyone hit the like button. Appreciate Arc Strike again for being here. Appreciate you. See, I love Delta Species. Would also love to see the tri-dual type again. I agree. I think we're kind of getting that with the mega cards, I believe. The Venusaur fighting Lucario through the city. Why is Venusaur flying? I don't know. Charizard makes sense. You could have picked any other Pokemon. I don't think Venusaur should be that high on skyscrapers. Make it make sense. Doesn't make any sense. But I'm hoping that the gimmick for the new generation, since Pokemon can't just come up with something new, I think it'll probably be a combination of like a tag team attack, like a tag team-esque attack card. And I think they see it. There has been some backdoor deals and employees buying up all the product. Yeah, that's terrible, bro. Yeah, the Discord is not up yet, but it will be up today. So I appreciate you being here for one. And I was going to full panic mode. I didn't know how long this live was going to be because my girl misplaced the charger for the laptops. I was like, oh my God, I got 40%. I'll probably only last me like an hour. But yeah, so we're up, and then Discord is going to go up right after the stream. I promise. And it's going to be really basic, but then I'm going to make it better tomorrow. I always like and watch my boy. Appreciate you, Brandon. Really do appreciate you. They were sharing a way to backdoor the. That's terrible, bro. That's terrible. Well, 11 likes is criminal. We got 41 live viewers. It's crazy. He's Spider-Man swinging. Is he though? Can Venus I understand Venus. He's mega. So I guess. I don't. For all the people that played Super Smash. In Super Smash, when you have the Pokemon trainer, I remember they evolve, the Pokemon evolve. Does Venusaur fly with its leaves or with the vines? I don't remember. So if anyone, yeah, Riz, I'm right there with you. I don't know if he's swinging. If any of you guys play Super Smash, let me know. Is Venusaur flying with his? I don't know how he's flying. Just like that, up to 23. Appreciate you, Arc Strike. I really do appreciate you. Been loving collecting Delta Species. They're so cool. I found my childhood binder and didn't realize I had so many. That's so sick. What'd he come up? Spider-Man spinning is so funny. Yeah, I don't think he's ever flown. Because I'm saying, like, I have all the Smash games, but there's a Pokemon trainer. And I know you have all three of the starters, and they do evolve. And I don't remember how Venusaur gets up. I think you get Venusaur, Squirtle, and Charizard is what you get in Smash. But again, for anyone that plays Smash, please let me know. All right, let's get back into the topics to stir you guys up a little bit more. All right, I know we just talked about Fusion Strike, but here we are. We are back talking about Fusion Strike. Again, guys, it's going. This box is going right back up. It's gonna. I just sold one. For $800. again, I needed capital. There's so many people from that last video when I talked about selling Fusion Strike. They're like, why the hell would you sell your Fusion Strike? I'm like, because I am poor right now. That's why. And I need it for a better investment opportunity where I can get a faster return on investment. I told you guys before, I trade stocks and crypto. And sometimes when a really good opportunity comes, I have to liquidate some of stuff in my life. And Pokemon, it's shout out to Aaron Collects. I don't know if you guys watch Aaron Collects. I believe he's a Filipino gentleman. He always does the car in the car talks, but he was saying he's like we have to give these Pokemon investors their credits when they sell. There's a lot of Pokemon investors cosplaying as just that, right? As someone that invests. And when you invest, you have to buy and sell. That's half of the work, right? And these people online, they're only buying. They never sell. Doesn't matter. They always tell you that it can continue to go up and continue to go up. I tell you guys all the time, I sell my stuff all the time. Anytime I see a giant spike, I'm like, how can I get rid of this to get into something that I am going to hold forever? And something like Fusion Strike, I'm glad I got rid of it. And I put one at 850, and I finally came down to 8. And whatever, I missed out on $60, but $60 not gonna break the bank, guys. Like, again, how we're feeling about Fusion Strike? Is it a miss the boat opportunity? I believe so. And next on today's list, we have Journey Together. Why the hell has this booster box not crashed? Give me some reasons of why the hell the most hated sets. I think people hate this set more than Shrouded Fable. Like, again, fight it out in the comments between you guys. But I think nobody likes this set. I love this set. I think it's amazing. I love Anne. I love Lily. I love Clefairy. I just don't understand why it gets so much hate. It wasn't what people thought it was going to be. I knew that people weren't going to be bullish on a trainer heavy set. You guys say that you like trainer cards. I got receipts of a lot of these Pokemon YouTubers that claim that they like trainer cards going into Journey Together. And then Journey Together comes out, crickets. Like it's like this set didn't even exist in English. But yet it's holding up pretty damn strong at 220. This booster box needs to come down to MSRP. The moment they reprint this thing, I think it's coming down to MSRP. But that goes perfectly. It's like I timed it. It's like I've been doing this like forever, right? Right into our full art trainer. And of course, where do we start? Oh, we're gonna start with Lily, guys. For everyone that said they like full art, female full art trainers in English, I mean, look at these last sold. Damage near mint. What is going on? What is this near mint card for $5? Like Chinese mint Lily. Why is there Chinese cards on TCG Player? Even though I love Chinese cards, why are there Chinese cards? I'm probably gonna go look at these Chinese cards after we're done, guys. After this stream, near mint 500 sale 500. Like, we're gonna have to look at eBay. I don't know where this is sitting at, but let's just say it's in the ranges of 300 to 500. Correct me in the comment section down below or in the chat below. But yeah, this is one that you have to have. If you're a female full art trainer collector, this is one you have to have. I don't even want to look at how much this card is in. Or do I have it on here, actually? Do I have it on here in Japanese? No, I don't. I don't even want to know how much this card is going for in Japanese. It's crazy. I like this card. I like the comic book style of the Sun and Moon trainers. Like, I want to collect all of them. Like, that's my goal. My big goal is to collect all of the Sun and Moon full art trainers. I don't really care what language they are, just the cheapest ones possible. But how are we feeling about Lily? How are we feeling about this card? I really think the Lily's Full Force is way better than this one. I don't know why people love this one so much. But I wanted to bring up that Lily card because we have this card, right? The Lily's Determination. Now, mind you, market price, this thing has not came down. We'll probably see it sit around the 250 to $300 range. We all know what happens in as far as like Japanese in the Japanese world. But if I had a choice, I'm like, why the hell would I buy a new card that's like less than a month old when I can go out and buy the Lily's Full Force, the other Lily we just checked out? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But maybe people try to front running it. Maybe this is what it's going to look like from now on. Is this the new normal now? But I'm just not sold on this card. It looks like a painting. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this card. I'm a Lily fan. Like, I was so set on picking this one up for like $100, and then and I hope that maybe it's $100 in English. But once this came out, I'm like, this is the card that people are pushing. This doesn't seem like it's. But then again, it's Lily, and then again, there's big Lily fans, so I just don't see it. And next, we have the Lily's Full Force. This is my card. Like, this card is amazing. Most recent sale, $170. You could find it at a better deal. Man, this card is great, guys. This card is so great. Just everything about this. And Dream League is amazing. Like, oh man, you have to have a box of Dream League and just a graded Lily full force. It's just amazing. Like, I can't say enough. There's certain cards that like transport you back in time, and I believe this card is like one of those cards. That's why I really like Battle Partners in Japanese. It really feels nostalgic. It really feels like a blast from the past. And then I also wanted to look at the Iono card as well from Clayburst. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember how expensive this card was? Like, the lines in Japan to like pick up this card were just insane. I remember just thinking, like, I'll never be able to open Japanese cards. I'll never be able to own Japanese cards. And then the tide really shifted, you know? The tide really did just swing the entire other way. And I think it's because it was the English market. I think the English market really did destroy the Japanese market. I think they couldn't get their stuff together, and they pushed, and then they came in and bought up and pumped a lot of these cards in the beginning to try to keep that female full art trainer craze alive, and then it dumped. It absolutely dumped. And I think this card is great. You could still pick it up in English from Paldea Evolve. It's one of like the cheaper ones, but I really, really like this card. More Japanese trainers here for today's video. The Marnie, I picked this one up at a car show for $20 with Eric and Jodo Jake. Most recent sale, $53 is still crazy. Oh, near mint, $93. That's crazy. Near mint, $65. It's all over the place. But why? Well, just go grab it in English. If you want this card, go grab it in English for $20, guys. It just doesn't make any sense. Next up, we have the Caitlin Clark. The Caitlin Clark. I've been watching WNBA a lot. The new Caitlin Clark right here, guys. Near mint for $80. Grab this one in English as well for dirt cheap. I mean, there's a lot of cards that if you guys have to have these cards, and I don't hear too much noise about female full art trainers. Even the male full art trainers, it's just done in English. I thought if it had a pulse, it would be with Journey Together. I'm like, okay, there's a Lily card. I think the card is amazing. It has a chance to live. Here we go, and no pulse. So it might be the best time. It might be the best time. I'm not here to show anything. I'm not trying to pump anything. I have all these cards. I have no plan on selling these cards, and I'm happy I do. And this is my favorite. I had to throw this card on today's video. This is my favorite female full art trainer in all the land that I own. Is the Sabrina Suggestion. I'm a huge Sabrina fan. Sabrina is so sick. I can't wait to have this card and then the banned Sabrina card right next to each other. I'm gonna frame them really nice, and I can't wait to show you guys. But I grabbed this in Japan for like $40. so not too expensive. Near mint about 70, so I appreciated quite some dollar amount, and in English it's going crazy as well. I think this card is just S tier when it comes to trainers. But let me know how you guys feel about the female forward trainers. Are they ever going to come back? I think that was a time, and that is pretty much it for the female full art trainers. But the big boy is strong. Let's get some comments. Sorry. The big boy is strong. Ivysaur is able to ledge grab. Oh yeah, wait. Let's go back to the whole Venusaur flying debate. He's able to swing and smash it. It's funny that we're talking about this. It's funny. All these 10 to 20% jumps in a day and weeks doesn't seem healthy or sustainable, but we're in the best times right now. We're in the best time to sell right now, I believe. I bought one of every Sword and Shield All-Star set for 100 and 110 2 years ago. Just for my PC, I paid 200 for Evolving Skies. What a time to buy. I still have them. That's awesome. That is awesome. I know what you mean. The Poke Trainer lets you switch between Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. Ivysaur has a move that makes him rise up, and he spins his leaves like a helicopter. I knew it. I knew it. Petal Blizzard is the Venusaur move. Oh my gosh, I freaking knew it. I knew he flew. I knew he's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's freaking core memory unlocked. JTG hasn't what's JTG? Hasn't crashed because Journey Together. Sorry. Hasn't crashed because there hasn't been any more supply and people are still waiting to see which version is getting reprinted. It's just safe to say that the one without the booster enhanced thing is going to be the more rare one. But if they I couldn't imagine they're going to print more of the one with the box topper, but I don't know how hard that would be to print. We're over here like debating if they can put a card at the top and that's going to determine like the mark. I don't know. Seems a little strange. Journey Together won't crash till we see a restock of booster boxes on the Pokemon Center website. Hopefully soon, dude. I've been up on those Pokemon Center drops like a degenerate. Journey Together is a great. Let me take a sip of water because I've been yapping. I'm about to burn the skin off my lips. Pause. Journey Together is a great set. Destined Rivals wasn't what everyone thought it was going to be. Look at it. Yeah. When me and Eric were covering it on the podcast, I told him, I'm like, don't be surprised if Pokemon blows it. I knew Pokemon was not going to give people what they wanted, and it made more sense in Japanese. Like when you are like primarily in Japanese and you're getting the releases, you're like, oh, Heatwave Arena makes sense. Oh, Destin or Glory of Team Rocket makes sense. All these it's a cohesive set, and then you get a freaking jamboree, a freaking dude fest of crammed into a club at 1 o'clock in the morning in a fart box of Destined Rivals. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of the cards in there that just don't make no damn sense. And there was a person in my comments last live. They're trying to tell me why Destined Rivals made so much sense of the name. I'm like, okay, but it should have been Glory of Team Rocket. They should have just stuck to Glory of Team Rocket. And the booster box is ugly too, to be completely honest. But it's really not cohesive at all. And we have to just love what I mean, we've kind of always, as Pokemon fans, kind of taken what Pokemon has given us and liked it. It's like they force fed us food every single set, and we buy it, and if we like it or not, it's sad. But it's like, for once, I like the direction they went with Black Bolt and White Flare. I'm like, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. Let's just stay cohesive, right? And the evolutions, even the Prismatic and Terastal, I'm like, why the hell is there freaking Roaring Skies in this set? why the hell is there just random Pokemon in this set? I'm like, can we just stick to freaking Eevees? You guys gonna print more? Like those, like in Evolving Skies, they did those EVV cards. I'm like, just print like just lower level EV cards. Like, yeah, just had to blow it. I would love to be in those meetings. I'm like it has to go through multiple ladders, right? Of like approval. At what point they're like prismatic evolutions? Like, we're gonna have EVs and terrestrial crowns, and then some guys that he's the friend or he's the son of the CEO, and he has a position they shouldn't have been there. He's like, I think we should throw Roaring Sky or a freaking Iron Valiant or Iron Moon or freaking Seismitoad in the. I'm just saying, it's a metaphor, guys. Relax. I think we should throw a Kangaskhan. You're like, everyone's looking back at the guy, and they're like, "The hell is this guy talking about? It's a freaking prismatic. This is an Eevee set." And like, we gotta let Jim get Roaring Moon EX or Iron Valiant in here, because that's what Jim wants. It's like, gosh, dude, that's like literally what happens every single set. Like, it's absolutely comical. Sorry. Journey is slept on. I thought we would get some Eric cards though. Yeah, bro. What pisses me off the most, what makes me like absolutely want to crash out, is the lack of trainer like art. Like, the trainer gallery was so good in Sword and Shield, and then we got the Brock's whatever in what was that? Was that prismatic? It was prismatic, right? Where we got Brock, no Pokemon. He's standing next to a fence, just posing for his senior photo. Like, why did we need that card? Like, it's like a $2 card. Like, that's what you guys get. I just bought the Iono's Kilowattrel IR. Oh, a great card. Absolutely great card. Such a beautiful card. And then the Iono Belly Bolt is awesome. Iono has such a tough team. I love her team. It's just so different, so colorful. Why isn't TCG Player in Force Pictures? Because it's trash. Because TCG Player is garbage. Like, we for how much like ad revenue we probably give them, and how we flood the market, it's ran like a freaking McDonald's in Oakland. Just trash. So I switched to eBay after finding that prices are across the board better, and TCG Player got me a Zekrom with god awful center. Yeah, TCG Player is bad. I like them both. I'll for like the lower end cards, I'll just like the ARs. It doesn't matter, whatever is cheaper. But I do buy a majority on eBay. Simplified Chinese, not a bad scoop for Sun SM05 Lily. Yeah, I have to look that up. Hexmaniac is the best trainer card. Ultra Prism, Hexmaniac is nasty. I love Hexmaniac, and it's criminally undervalued right now. I think I only paid like $6 for it. Yeah, it's crazy. JTR says, I like Journey, but being a small set brings down single prices, which then brings down sealed. Journey, it is what it is. Everyone just wants to nitpick it, but we can nitpick anything, right? I guarantee you, if you do a quick Evolving Skies search on YouTube, there's probably some guy out there that argues that Evolving Skies is a bad set. You know, they're out there. They're absolutely out there. The Bell Ball is great too, Brandon. The SIR looks like Pokemon Pocket artwork, which is not a bad thing. Pokemon Pocket artwork is super fire. I'm so sad about how expensive the Mega Gold cards are. That what happened to them being lame. I always loved them. Yeah, they were lame for a really long time, but you can't suppress Pokemon cards for long term. That's why I started off with my whole presentation with these gold cards, because I knew it was only a matter of time before we get the pump of gold cards. 6 a.m. Yeah, buying trainer cards, especially female trainers, tends to be way cheaper in English for some reason. Yeah, because it's just they don't really care. That's the thing. A lot of these, as we know, Worlds is going on right now, and most Americans, we don't care about the TCG for the most part. I have friends that are new to the hobby that didn't even know, like, they didn't even know that it's to the level that it's at, right? I'm like, dude, no, there's such a thing as Pokemon World Championship, right? Where it's like a huge event. People play the card game. It's like they actually play. Yeah, dude. They actually, believe it or not, people actually play Pokemon. I believe that enhanced booster boxes will be more common than non-enhanced. I could be wrong though, just pure speculation. Yeah, double down if you think that that's the move. I had an absolute terrible time with Destined Rivals. I managed to get a bunch of product MSRP, but my pulls were so bad. Just bought boxes in Japanese and Korean after that and got way better stuff. I've been hitting on Korean booster boxes lately. Like I've been pulling like the top 3 cards and out of the first couple boxes. So the booster box is ugly for sure. Prismatic is the most confusing set of this era. The Pokemon they chose has me shaking my head. There's always somebody in my comment section every single week. I need to start pinning the best comments because people are pissed, are so mad. They're so pressed when I talk about prismatic evolutions. They come at me so hard when I talk about their little prismatic evolutions. Like, you're an idiot. Roaring Moon EX is Eevee's uncle in the anime. I can't believe you didn't know that. You're an idiot. Like, I get that I get just random comments like that. I'm like, oh. In the Paradox, Umbreon's actually Charizard. You know, it's just like they always have a rebuttal, like troll. Like, I mean, not trolls, but they're the diehards, and I'm a diehard too. I just don't. I guess I don't know the complete Pokemon lore like most people do, and it's so funny the comments I get when I make those comparisons. Like, yeah, Destined Rivals doesn't make any sense. There's not much cohesion, and then I just get, oh my gosh, paragraphs of just people defending their take. It's so funny. Erica already got so many cards. We need more love. Sabrina and Blaine and from Kanto. A Sabrina SAR would go bananas. Absolutely bananas. Like a full art Sabrina card would go nuts. I would drop anything for a full art SAR Sabrina. I never once used TCG Player. I only see it on YouTube. That's all you need to really see it. TCG Player doesn't enforce pictures because it's a platform mainly for Magic. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Worlds going on right now. I try to watch the Pokemon TCG, and I got confused within like the first 30 minutes. I was out. I played Pocket, and I was like, why don't they have Pocket? They need to have Pocket in the next one. I've been watching Worlds. Also got that promo card that was sold out on PC just by playing in my local league on Tuesday. That's awesome. I really need that card because I love Iron Thorns, right? The mechanical Tyranitar. I will be at the Worlds next year, 100%. So, book your tickets. It's San Francisco, so it's my backyard. Me and Eric are just going to drive up there probably for the day and just drive back. So hopefully we can meet a lot of people and yap about some Pokemon. I can't wait to go to Worlds. I hope they go back to Asia though. I hope they go back to Japan. I hope they do maybe in China, maybe. That'd be cool. But somewhere that's not in California. Anaheim is a giant waste of. They got ghetto Disneyland. Like that Disneyland is nasty. It's the original Disneyland, so like those rides are like falling apart. They're like from 1945. Oh man, it's nasty. Everything's all sticky. Like, oh god, it's terrible. Now you can't get me on the gold card hype. Now you can't get me on the gold hype. No, I'm not trying to convince anybody here to hop on the gold card hype. I'm saying it's coming. I'm predicting it's coming. Sabrina, SAR, Gengar, English exclusive. English exclusive? Nah, bro. Nah, there's no way. We ain't doing that. English exclusive? We ain't doing that. Puck Rocker says, what's up, dude? How we doing? Any good pickups lately? Yeah, I just picked up the Tyranitar Sleepy Titar in Korean for $52.45 on eBay. And then I don't know if I just won my eBay auction. I'm bidding on Roaring Moon EX in Korean or Chinese is one of those. I don't remember, for like $40 or less, $30 or less. I think my last bid, now I remember, my last bid was $28 and it was free shipping. No, I'm talking about the Pikachu Worlds promo, but the Iron Thorns is cool. Oh, no, that isn't the Pikachu Worlds promo the new. There's two of them, right? because I have this one. I have this one fighting Mew. And then there's the new one. The new one is Pikachu fighting Iron Thorns, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got the Worlds card and the coin again this year. Oh, sick, dude. It's 2025. I'm tripping. Anything English exclusive would be scalped to hell and never obtainable for us common folk. Oh, for sure. I don't like English exclusive. English is just... Guys, like, I'm sure... You guys watched that Caribou video. And it made the whole Pokemon sphere space just go berserk. Everyone's freaking short circuit their brains. They're like, I don't like this. It's making us look bad. Guys, the English market's already been cooked. We've already made ourselves look bad. The fact that Pokemon Costco drop had me on my side, like falling asleep. We're cooked. Like the hobby in English is just, it's nasty right now. And if we had an English exclusive card, is not be good. That's why we can't we can't be trusted with serialized cards. We just can't. Like that's just too much power in Pokemon. Journey Together 2,000 a box in 10 years. I do not have a crystal ball. I cannot say. Love it. I just won a CGC 10 Chinese Jolteon VMAX promo a few days ago. Awesome. Congratulations. Check out the Zard V-Star Fighting Mewtwo PSA 10 price. I bought it for $90 over a year and a half ago. Collector app has it going crazy. V-Star. Okay. I have that card too. That card is awesome. I will check that out on eBay right after this, right after we get through the rest of the presentation. Oh, I just checked it. You're right. LOL, didn't even notice him. Yeah. Yeah, it's Iron Thorns just on the... Yeah, we can't be trusted, guys. That's the thing. We just cannot be trusted with that much power. So we covered the Snorlax. All right, cool. Let's get into these McDonald's promos. So as we hop into the McDonald's promos, let's... Okay, cool. We're sharing. All right. What happened? I thought these cards were going to $100. I don't want to be that type of Pokemon YouTuber. The most I do is the reaction videos, and some people like it. Some of the OG people that have been supporting me forever like it, and they think that I'm like, it's not drama, guys. It's like you can just be criticized. Like I think once I get big, if I get big, once my channel pops off, if it pops off, I'm just gonna be open for criticism. There's gonna be smaller YouTubers that are gonna clip my stuff and they're gonna, break down. I contradict myself all the time. I'm human. But my heart is in the right, areas. So when it comes to the hobby, but there's so many people on Instagram Shorts, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, saying that this card was going to be a $100 card very soon. I don't see it. I do not see this card, and it's not even a holographic. It's really cute. I really love it, but I'm not paying. I'm not paying more than probably $15. Like the people were comparing it to the Van Gogh Pikachu. I'm like, bro, that is, that must be rage bait. That's rage bait. You can't compare a Van Gogh card, a Pikachu eating it. This is not even a Big Mac for all you non-Americans. Like that's the ish that pissed me off. I'm like, bro, he didn't even give him fries. They gave Pikachu the most nasty meal that they can get. That's like a McDouble. That's like a what burger does that look like, chat? Like Big and Tasty. That's what it's called. A Big and Tasty. It's like a Big and Tasty with peas and an orange juice. That is nasty. That's like hospital food. You can't convince me that card is gonna be $100 in the very near future. Short term, you're tripping. You know what card is going to go crazy, though? This one right here. I put my boy onto this card this morning. This card is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. This one, I need it, guys. I need it like a hole in my head. This is one I have no problem paying $200 for, because I'm probably going to have to pay $200. That's the thing. It's really beautiful. It's a Chinese exclusive, and I'm all down for Chinese exclusives. I think they look... I love exclusives and anything but English. Like we need to show love to other language. I can't wait for Spanish cards to come out and hopefully be exclusive. But again, let me know how you guys feel about this card. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to pull this one up, but let's pull up that the Mewtwo V-Star PSA 10 Japanese. Is it GG44? Oh no, let's go back. I'm sorry. Japanese. So in Japanese, it's 100. Maybe you're talking about in English. I'm sorry. Let's go back. I'm silly. So yeah, 310. Let's go to buy sold items. Is this the one we're talking about? Oh, 300. Okay, it's about 300. And you bought it for, I forget what he said for the chat. I can't remember what he said he bought it for. $98, so $100. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I love this card, but 300 is crazy. Just go buy in Japanese for $120. Doesn't make any sense. We're also gonna cover this Japanese card is amazing. The 5th anniversary Chinese exclusive Pika promo. Like, this card is awesome. Like with the Terra Charizard is gas. And like Mew right here looks all like cute and chubby, and like freaking the Zoroark looks really cool. Like, I love this card, but 525 this out. As much crap as people have talked about Chinese Pokemon cards, and then we do this, I get it's exclusive, but let me know. Jordan, if you're still in the chat, let me know. Are we passing on this? Because I really like it. I really do like it. I think it's an awesome card, but 500 is nah. Jordan, I hope is this a wait? Is what the real question I wanted to ask you. Let's take a look at it right here, just sealed. $460 is wild. So crazy. It looks even better on the scan or on the picture. This guy needs to cut his nails. That's nasty. That is super nasty. How you gonna take a photo of your card and you got hella dirt underneath your fingertips, bro? Like, that's nasty. Just like clean up, like make sure your hands are clean, bro. Sorry. Let me know, guys. Is this a go? And then I guess we'll just leave we'll have this Pikachu Japanese promo right here. Yeah, $28. This is the most expensive one I found, but we're gonna keep this one open, and then let's get back to the chat. And that's all the presentation. So let's just chat. Let's talk about cards and all that good stuff. Prismatic UPC or 151 UPC? Which one will reach over $1,000? Prismatic UPC or 151 UPC? I would probably say 151. I don't think. Here, let me go back to my mug. I don't think that people like Prismatic as much as they think they do. I think that it's all the sneaker hype fanboys that are holding it up, and the people that have like been spoon-fed hype and FOMO. I don't think people like Prismatic as much as they think they do. I think if it was and this was my original thought when it came to Prismatic, and you guys can go watch older podcasts and fact check. But I was like, it's going to be cheap. Terrestrial Festival is going to crash like Shiny Treasures EX was. That was my take, and I was greatly mistaken. It's held up, but it could have went the other way. It could have completely swung the other way. But I think a lot of people as well, they were waiting for that Evolving Sky situation. Like, I think as like human Pokemon hobby lore, everyone's like, wow, I really missed the train for Evolving Skies. But the next EV set, I'm going all in. I'm stacking. I would get comments all the time, people saying like, I'm just waiting for the next EV set. I'm stacking money for the next EV set. And they did exactly that. So I can't hate on people for having conviction into the next play. And That is the most, again, that is a set where people literally crash out in my comment section. Like, people are the most rude, the most hateful. Like, over Eevee, bro. Like, it's grown men too. Like, nasty work. Big Mac Pikachu, honestly, not as expensive as I thought it would be. It's not even a Big Mac, bro. That's the thing that pisses me off. It's a McTasty. There's so much negative stigma with those Pikachu McDonald's cards, just like the Van Gogh Pikachu. I'm not touching it. Yeah, the Van Gogh Pikachu, I had a chance of buying that thing at like $85, and I passed on it. And I still don't really like the card. I refuse to buy into hype and FOMO. I really, really do. And I could be eating my words down the line, but I don't think I am. How do you feel about any Pikachu eating the McDonald's meal card? How do you feel about any how do you feel the Pikachu eating the McDonald's meals card? How do I feel about? Can you retype that? What's your opinion on the Japanese Pokemon Center boxes, Tohoku and Fukuhara? I thought it was Fukuhara. I could be pronouncing that way wrong. I think I again, opportunistically, I think a lot of people are just trying, they're reaching for anything to save them right now, as far as like investments or flips. And I think it's just a bad time for those boxes to come out. And I think they're cool boxes, but everything right now is a play, everything is a scalp. And I hate seeing my beloved Japanese exclusive boxes like that. I hate seeing like my beloved Korean boxes like go through stuff like this. Like, I don't like being manipulated. I don't like the stuff that I like being manipulated. I think those boxes are great. I think they look great, and they're probably going to do well over time, obviously. But the timing of those boxes are just not good, and I could just totally see them being just pumped. This promo just kind of bums me out. Just think of piles of wasted food when I see it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, now we have this image of people wasting food, but it's such a cute card though. Pikachu just reaching for his nasty peas. It's pretty cute. I would honestly feel ashamed to own that promo with everything that happened around it. But that's just me. I'm not judging anyone that wanted it, but yeah, not for me. I just don't want to pay $28. Get it big and tasty is impossible. Getting a big and tasty is impossible now. You can actually tell McDonald's employees to make you a big and tasty. They'll do it. I remember I did it like way back in the day. I haven't had fast food oh man, if you guys don't know, like, I'm a giant gym buff. I go to the gym every single day, and I eat the same food every day. And I'm a science gym nerd. I love reading about the body. It really fascinates me. The Arcanine does look really cool. Yeah, the big and nasty is what it was called. That's so funny. Yeah, the Zard in English is going crazy. You are absolutely right. Yo, big and tasty just brought back so many memories. I remember that in chicken strips. So the chicken strip selects. The grilled chicken burger. God, I remember the dollar menu. Oh my gosh. We'll never get the dollar menu back ever again in the United States. We're so cooked. Hella dirt. Good thing that card is still sealed. Oh yeah, that dude's nasty nail, bro. Nasty nail. Good thing that card is still sealed. That guy looks like he probably scratches his butt with his raw hand, bro. That guy look filth. Why would you post that picture of your nasty nails? That's crazy work. What's your thoughts on Pikachu 323 from the Precious Collection box? Pikachu 323. Let's take a look at that. I don't know what that is, or maybe I do. Let's look at it in a PSA 10. Hopefully it just comes up. Oh! I'm sorry. I am so silly. The Precious Collection box. Oh, I love this card. I have this in English multiple times, and boy was I wrong when it came to the price. I was like, wow, I can't believe they threw that super hard to get promo card in the English. That made no sense why they did that. I love this card. I absolutely love that card. And in a PSA 10 in English. So the thing is, it has yellow. Does it have yellow borders or silver borders in English? If you guys can remind me, please. If it's silver borders, it looks great. If it's yellow borders, not that good. But I do like the card a lot. It's one of the best best looking cards of all time, in my personal opinion. The traditional Chinese 5th anniversary is a dangerous buy. No texturing, and traditional Chinese doesn't have the security stamps. A lot of fake stuff. Yeah, Jordan, that's the reason why we have you. That's the reason why I always confirm with you, so I can inform my audience about the fake stuff. Oh man, if traditional Chinese doesn't get its stuff together soon, oh, it's gonna be bad. The team who fakes and the Alibaba fakes, oh, they're gonna be out there. Absolutely. So just be careful, guys. Just be careful. Then you keep printing prismatic into the ground. I print it into the ground and then into the grave and then into Middle Earth, and then it comes out the other end into China, and then China gets it, and then they print it down right back, and then it just goes down into Middle Earth and then into the core of the earth, and then it comes back into English, and then we grab it, and then it's good. Prismatic UPC promo card freaking sucks. The Prismatic UPC promo, is that the Sleeping Eevee? How dare you? How dare you not like the Sleeping Eevee? I love that card. Prismatic is only hype because of Evolving Christ. Exactly. And that's like, I gotta make a video. I gotta make a Prismatic Evolutions video to pay my rent. I'm just kidding. And just be like, you guys only like it because you guys missed out on Evolving Skies. That's pretty much what it is. I actually pulled the Fruitcake Eevee in a Korean booster box, and now I have no reason to buy the Prismatic. Oh, the Prismatic. Oh, it's the UPC. I'm so sorry. The Fruit Basket Eevee. So I like the story. It was like a very, very famous Japanese chef, if I believe, and it was like real pictures of pictures of the fruit. So I really liked it. I thought it was cool. I'm not buying it though, but I think it was cool. Yeah, the McNasty. That guy's fingernails were the McNasty. That guy looked like he ate some McNasties before taking the photo for that card. Thank God that thing was in a sealed pack. Oh my gosh. The people throwing tantrums over Prismatic have an emotional connection to their investment. And it's, you hit it right on the head. Oh man, little did I know the amounts of people that invest so little into Pokemon cards, but yet they're so emotional. Like the hobby right now is so nasty. There's so many nasty people, and I think we really do need to flush out all those nasty people. And the people throw absolute temper tantrums over any criticism for their investments, in their Pokemon investments that they don't sell, that they paid, that they bought the top. But again, that's how investing goes, right? New people come in stocks too. People will come in, they'll see Apple stock pumping, 5, 10, 15% a day, right? Green Day, and then they buy all-time highs. What? And then it crashes 40, 30, 20%, whatever stock you're in, crypto, whatever you're in. I'm not buying it. That. It's going to go to zero. Bro, like what? Just buy it. Reverse. Just sell at the top. Prismatic is vintage already. You don't know? Oh yeah, exactly. That was some guy posted that in Joey's chat. I was dying. I recently found out about the Japanese Pokemon Center exclusive boxes for Mega Brave and Symphonia, and really wish I could have them. Way cooler than our PC ETBs. The Japanese Pokemon Center exclusive boxes for Japanese exclusive boxes. Was there different boxes that I don't know about? Huh. Interesting. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't think they have different boxes. I thought they're the same, but I could be wrong. Van Gogh Pikachu is so cheeks. Straight cheeks. More cheeks than the booty chew. No pun intended. I'm so tempted to get the Japanese Team Aqua Kyogre, and I thought I said Kroger, in a PSA 10 because the English is 20 pop. It could be a play. I'm not a Kyogre fan. You searched the Mewtwo. I was saying the Zard. Oh, the Zard from VSAR. No worries. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's take a look at that. The Zard. I am so freaking sorry. Charizard, V-Star, PSA 10. we're going to pop this puppy up. Pop this puppy up. We're going to look at this puppy now. Charizard V-Star. PSA. Holy! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to sold. Let's go to sold really quick. Let's go look at some sold. Dude, even the oh my gosh, even this one, the sleepy one. $345 for a 10? That's nasty work. That's very nasty work. Where is that card? What is it? I'm typing it wrong. It's, what is that? Charizard V-Star Sword and Shield? Oh yeah. Bro. No freaking way. $650? Like, bro, just give the guy free shipping when he's dropping $650, you freaking giant piece. I hate when people just nickel and dime buyers. Like, you really couldn't give my boy the $5. Sorry, the $5. Let's go look. Sorry, I didn't know that comment was still up there. My bad, guys. But my boy couldn't give him the $5 shipping. That was like too much. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Super crazy work. Joe Jake in the house. What's up, Jake? Stoked to get on a live with you and Joey on Sunday. It's gonna be a fun time. I hope we have a topic so we don't just be yapping. Yeah, the texture on this one is insane in Japanese. Yellow in English. Yeah, it's nasty in English. Super nasty in English. 30 likes and 30 people in chat. Let's go. 100%, bro. 100%. I think we got up to 40 and some change earlier. So that was cool. That was really, really cool. Yeah, make sure you guys like the chat, share it, do whatever you want with it. Yeah, the thing with my chat, Jake, is everyone asks so many good questions, and it's such a good topic or a good conversation. I couldn't imagine like when you have like 200-300 people in the chat, like it just looks like a virus going through your computer. It's insane. I'm like, how you can't even have real conversation with people. Kyogre gang. Why do you like Kyogre? It's one of the Pokemon that just is there a movie with Kyogre that I need to watch to maybe understand the Kyogre lore a little bit more? But let me know, Ibing. I picked up 5 boxes of Korean Blue Skies for $60 a box this week. Korean cards are so slept on. They have English borders and backs with Japanese quality. Oh, I love it. I love that take. And they look great. And the boxes still look really good. Simplified Chinese, FTW, same texture as Japanese, lower prices usually. Yeah, I agree. Simplified Chinese is so underrated. Mr. Pro, what is up? Thanks for popping in. Fruit Salad EV promo is a SPC. Yeah. Investing emotionally is a dangerous game to play. Oh, for sure. In anything. I have been an emotional investor. I love trading meme coins, and it's really fun because they're kind of like Pokemon, right? One of the meme coins that's one of my biggest positions is a coin called Ponky. It's this little monkey that has like a big joint, and he has a army helmet, and they make plushes and t-shirts and stuff, and it's a really, really cool project. And it's kind of like Pokemon, where they don't do anything. The project doesn't do anything. They just make stuff and you invest into it. Same thing with Pudgy Penguins. I love Pudgy Penguins. My girl loves sending me the little Pudgy Penguin memes. What kind of burger should I get? Are you at Burger King? What burger spot are you at right now? If you're in California, it's only In-N-Out, protein style, no bun, no carbs. Investing Pokemon content will start to lose its luster just as vendor POV is starting to. Yeah, the vendor POV stuff, it got super flooded, and everyone thought they could be Bulbasaur. But what makes Bulbasaur so great is his personality, and it's just personality stuff, and his knowledge, right? That's why, Jake, we need some vendor POV stuff from you, because I think a lot of people need to see that side from you. A lot of knowledge, a lot of good personality. My personal collection is nearing 5K USD, and it's all Japanese singles. Don't care when it goes up or down, as I get enough enjoyment looking through my binders. But Riz, how do you know it's at 5K USD? Is it because you're in the collector app and then you just happen to look at the price, or I don't know how the collector app works. I don't have it, so, or any way to check that stuff. I would guess you would use it also to like see what cards you have, so you don't rebuy stuff. I think. Yeah, it's crate that comes with 2 booster boxes, exclusive sleeves, and a deck box. The crate itself can store more cards too. Yeah, that crate is cool. They had boxes of JP PC with 2 booster boxes and maybe a promo or something. I think they were asking for 200 plus at least at release. Dude, Van Gogh Pikachu is iconic, like Wendy's. Are you at Wendy's? I'm kind of behind. Are you at? If you're at Wendy's, you gotta get the Baconator. That's what you gotta do. 2 Baconators, for sure. But the Van Gogh Pikachu, I don't know if it's iconic. I bought all 3 for 300. Yeah, Jake, you went crazy. Sleepy's art is nice though. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, Jake, I know you got a lot of those little sleepy guys in a PSA 10. Perfect PSA 10s. Jake only collects, guys, perfect PSA 10s. The Vaporeon and Flareon promos are like 1K in a 10. So I'm gonna let's I wanted to talk about this really quick, but I'm gonna pull this thing down. So as I was back on Instagram, and this might be a quick little topic for us to chat about, but as I'm now on Instagram, one thing I'm like literally sick and freaking tired of seeing. And Jake, this is not a hit at you. Don't think that. But I'm so sick and freaking tired of people just like doing this with like gold star 10s, gold star freaking whatevers with like the gold stars are like, it's so, everybody wants to flex gold stars and just their most expensive cards. Like I got 30 Moonbreons. It just makes me really see them. Like when I see content like that on Instagram, it makes me want to unfollow them, to be honest. I'm like, who gives a shit? Everybody has those cards. Like all the content creators have those cards. It's like a blue chip you have to get sacrificed into the Church of Pokemon, you know? I'm like, give me, I would much rather see someone have a story on like a Flareon, like hollow pattern, right? Or a common card for some reason that they like that to me screams collector more than everyone flexing these bubblegum graded guards, PSA 10 gold stock, like PSA whatever, pop 4. I just have to have it because it's less than 5 pop and it's like $20,000. Oh, you don't have this card? You can't even have a Pokemon Instagram if you don't have a $10,000 gold star. It's so cringy, bro. I'm like, it's that, and then it's the investing stuff. It's like, oh man, these new Pokemon YouTubers, they come in and they literally just read off of TCG Player, and they don't provide any type of like backing of why they think this card is cool or why they think it's a long-term hold. They just sit here and read you the freaking charts. Oh, today it's falling. Today it's Friday. We're falling, guys. And then Monday comes. Oh, we're pumping again on Monday. It's like that. It like I can't watch that content. Like I've been watching so much more of like OKJ Love stuff because in the Possum Bud, because it's like true people that love the hobby. Like they love Pokemon to their core. And that's what I'm trying to portray. Like I talk about the investing stuff, I guess. Things go up because I want you guys to just be able to get stuff. And I bring up these charts for you guys to not buy when it's like all-time highs. Like sometimes I tell you guys it's just a miss. Like just move on. But the once we get into this bear market where Pokemon isn't popular anymore, I cannot wait for this mind-numbing, brain-rotting content to just be gone and done. Like I'm tired of freaking market watches. I'm tired of the same what investment is best for the next short term. It's so bad. And with it's fine if you have that content, but tell me why. Tell me why you have conviction and then sell. When things give me a sell target. Like if you're an investor, right, and you don't have a sell, a take profit zone, what are you doing? Then you're just a collector. Then you just like to hold forever. Like, give me some type of, oh, we got a dollar cost average at $120, and my next dollar cost average zone is going to be at $160, and my take profit zone is going to be at $200. And I think it's going to be at $200 because at the 6-month mark, like, tell me, give me an actual reason. Don't sit here and just give me mind-numbing content of you just reading this chart that goes up 5%. Like, oh my gosh, the crash out. That was done with the crash out. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the video. Crash out. The crash out is done, ladies and gentlemen. But oh my gosh, I put a Instagram story right before of the same content, bro. Like, please, guys, if you guys make Pokemon content, just do something different. Do something different. Let's get back to Brandon's comment. I told you I paid $98 a year and a half ago for that Zara. Gem rate is absolute trash. Well, they're really hard to grade because they're in that box, right? I'm cool grabbing this in a 9. Yeah, for sure. Just grab 9s. I don't understand. Like I showed, like, that's like from far away. We just see a card. It's shiny. It's in a slab. This is an 8. If I told you guys it was a 10, none of you guys would care. The card looks the same. The people that look in back of the cards and nitpick, they're like, oh, but it has, I can't get the card because it has two white dots on the back. I'm like, bro, that is mental. That you can't grab a card because it has 2 white dots on the back. You're going to throw $200 more at a 10 because it has a white dot on the back. Like, cooked. I got to show you guys this one, but shout out to my boy Arizik, Eric, my good friend. He bought me this for my birthday. My birthday was last week, and War Turtle's pretty much my favorite Pokemon, and he grabbed me this. So it's a cheaper, it's in a 9. Like, it's great. We don't need to overcomplicate Pokemon collecting. Like, this doesn't have to be the end all be all. So I'm glad that you Colin made the point of grabbing this in a 9. Like, I totally agree. Just grab stuff in the most affordable option. Hit the like button or else you get no pulls in your prismatic. I don't think anyone here pulls or opens prismatic, right? I think I curated a nice little Japanese lover market. Would you be buying vintage sealed or singles or hold for long-term hold? I love this question. I absolutely love this question. I have been deep diving into a lot of vintage booster boxes, and I've been saving up some serious cash for some booster boxes in the XY era, and it's coming. It's coming for my long-term hold, for my collection. And you just never know, right? Like, let's say something happens, I need to liquidate an XY booster box. It's at like $50K. That's no problem, But it's funny if when we just talk about Pokemon investing and everyone just wants to talk about ultra modern. If I'm buying a Rolex, I want an old Rolex with some like character, right? With like a good box that's been held on. It's been through some times. I don't want a new Rolex. Like, I want a classic piece. And that's why it's so funny when people are telling you to buy, $2,000 case of Destined Rivals, but then they won't tell you to go buy some XY stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Or some even Sun and Moon stuff. Like, if you're a real investor, go buy stuff that is not in print anymore. Even Sword and Shield, go buy some Evolving Skies. If that's your take, right? If you're like looking at a ultra modern box and it's close to Evolving Skies, just buy an Evolving Skies booster box. It's not gonna be reprinted. Kyogre is dope. Yeah, Kyogre is okay. Jake says the promos are tough, so I can get on board with their prices. Maybe a bit high now, but they're great cards with the right fundamentals. Not so easy PSA 10s. Yeah, it is going to be a very interesting time for those cards. Sapphire went hard back in the day. It did. Jake says Sapphire over Ruby. Huh? I like Ruby. Yeah, there's a movie with Kyogre, Groudon, and Ray. Yeah, Brandon, you gotta tell me what is the name of the movie? I would love to watch it. You gotta have played Sapphire when it came out to understand that Kyogre appreciation. I have it right here. Hold on 1 second. Oh wait, I have Ruby. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping. I am lying. I'm lying. So I got this for my girl for last Christmas with the GameCube attachment because she wanted to play it on a retro TV. So Ruby, yeah, I'm sorry, not Sapphire, Ruby. I use Collector to have inventory of my cards as your product. Yeah, I need to do that too because I'm like I'm scatterbrained. I've definitely bought the same card twice. Nana, it's not up. It's total value, and yes, through the Collector app as well, tracking my eBay purchases with price paid. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I need to be on the Collector app. That's a slick Sharks jersey you're rocking there. Yeah, it's like a. Let me show you. It's like a Sharks Warriors collab. So it's actually a Golden State Warriors collab. Huge Warriors fan. As you guys probably know, I always have like a Golden State Warriors everything. Rep the Bay pretty hard. Let's see, where was I at? Oh my gosh, I lost my I ain't built like that. I'm poor compared to those people. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Same Henry, the flexing is repulsive. We all have cool stuff if you've been here long enough. Yeah, just like let's just pull something cool from my collection. Oh, here, perfect. Cool. This is cool. Celebrations, right? You guys like celebrations? Celebration stamp right there. 25-year anniversary. Metal Squirtle. If I flex that on Instagram, I'd probably get like 25 likes. It doesn't matter if I took it in front of a cool backdrop. It'd probably get 25 likes. It's the easy like machine when you just post gold stars is so disgusting. And this is why I didn't want to be on Instagram. It's a lot of dumb collecting. Like I'm on Instagram because I want to show off Korean cards and Chinese cards and like be different and just show people that there's beauty in those cards as well because they just don't get any love. Like that's just my goal, guys. Like I'm trying to fight back. The English market's so tough. I obviously have to watch the markets. I have to watch the markets. I have to be a part of it, but I don't really like a lot of it. The Church of Pokemon. Yeah, the bubble gum. Oh man, the Greater Guard topic is an absolute clown show. Yeah, Greater Guards are cool though. They are cool. I just don't. Pokemon people are just trying to flip anything right now. They'll flip their mom if they have to. There's so many elitists that enter the hobby. Yeah, for sure. It's always how do I word this? It's always tough to find the true like value of if it's collectors, if it's even investors, right? Like I've lately been on Telegram like a lot, and I've been trying to find Japanese Telegram channels where people are talking in Japanese about the Japanese market, right? Like I'm trying to infiltrate like different little, because I pay for the full version of Telegram so I can translate this stuff, but it's so hard to find like just good content. And then, but then it goes to same thing with English, right? I'm trying to find like good Telegrams, but I could find a Gold Star group community. I could find like all these like high end stuff like pretty easily. But I'm not interested in stuff. I'm interested in the boots to the ground people, the roots, the real people that make this hobby like cool. The cards I'm most attached to are the ones I accidentally forgot in pants pockets, got washed in a wash machine, got those boys in my binder. Oh yeah, like oh man, I have. Where is that card that's my homie Sunil gave me? Oh man, it's freaking torched. Oh, if I could find it. Oh, where is it at? Oh, my friend, I showed it on my last stream, but he sent me one of his Mewtwo Gold Stars with Magnezone. I believe it's a full art, and it's just torn apart. But it's from one of his childhood card collections, and I'm really appreciative that he gave me that card because he was like, it's done, but I know that you would value it. Investing content is so repetitive. Yeah, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to not be repetitive. And let me know if I sometimes spread myself a little too thin, because I tried to do the podcast, and the podcast really in the beginning was to try to get as many watch hours as possible, and that was like the hack. But then me and Eric really started to have fun and have good conversations, and then we established like a good group of guys that would watch, and gals that would watch the podcast, and then started expanding, and now it's more the live stuff. Like I really like talking to you guys. I mean, it's Saturday night, 10 o'clock at night, you know, and I love just debating Pokemon and talking. The thing is, I've supported men with grading guards since the beginning, way before the hype and limited drops. Yeah, no, you've been down for graded guards all the way through. Pokebeard is top TCG player, regurgitating individual. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Pokebeard for staying consistent, right? Like he's made his money, he's made his brand what it is, and you know, if you like it, every content isn't for everybody. That's what I have to remind myself, you know, like I'm not I can't sit there through a Pokebeard video. I just can't. Like I like Pokemon content that stand on stuff, right? They give their honest opinion. They give like get excited about something, you know. Like I don't like people that sit there and just you know read the charts. I just don't like. That's just for me though. I mean, some people like action movies. Some people like romantic movies. Some people like dry humor. Like it's just not for everybody, and that's fine. Like you, Henry, you give me a possum bud vibes. I can't stand tell you're a real one. I'm 40 years old and I have been around clowns, and you're not one of them. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it, Brandon. I really appreciate it. Yeah, possum bud like really got me into the mind of just like speaking what's really on my chest, you know. And that's kind of what I stand on. Once the bear market happens, I'm so excited to stock up on collections. Same, dude. Same. That's why I'm trying to stay away from the norm most. That's why I'm trying to stay away from the norm most see on YouTube, bringing back savvy collector content. That's why I'm trying to. Sorry, I got a phone call right in the middle of that. That's why I try to stray away from the norm most see on YouTube, bringing back savvy collector content. Yeah, me and Jake have a plan to bring back in collecting content. So we'll be doing some. I'm gonna go visit him pretty soon, and we're gonna do some buying stuff in his area. So get ready for that stuff. I can tell you're a real one. Yes, that was a needed crash out. I've been saying this for months. I just get like I don't like crash outs. I'm finally getting to the crash out. Justified crash out more Henry frenzy. Yeah, it's just, oh man, it bothers me. It bothers me, guys. Yeah, really cool gift from Eric. I love that war turtle. It was super cool. Damn, hitting on gold cards, graded guards, and checking for white dots all within 5 minutes. Hope you're okay, Jake. Oh man, that wasn't a Jake. That wasn't a bro. Dude, Jake's my dog. I would never go after my dude. But people, it just like I said, we collect. Bro, people make fun of me for having a common card binder. It is what it is. Like it's just what it is. A Rolex with history. Yeah, I need that. Movie Hoopa and the Clash of Ages, I believe. Okay, I'm watching it. I'm watching it tomorrow. I am home. I'm home all weekend, so I will be watching that. Mark, I need a revive. Woo! Have you seen what's been happening to the Detective Pikachu card? I have. I love that movie. I just don't like the cards. I heard you like the Japanese JT Journey Together box at this price. Do you like Crimson Haze under 70 if you're looking for the Greninja? I have a lot of Crimson Haze for my sealed, and I will not be touching it. But I do love Greninja, and I think 70, I was buying that booster box at 35. So it's really tough for me to say buying that at 70 is a good buy. It's really, really tough. Opened up a Paldean Fates pack and pulled the Bubble Mew. It was mint. Wow, that's crazy. It was mint. Yeah, you're definitely not too repetitive. That's why I watch your vids and lives. Yeah, I try to not be too repetitive. I understand that's kind of. I think if I would have just stuck to like Pokemon investing or to whatever lane, Pokemon collecting or just yapping, I would have grown faster. But it's just boring. I have really bad ADHD as well. I need to constantly do different stuff. So it's a part of it. It is a part of it. George Allen, I agree. I don't like that guy. Wait, which guy don't you like? Pokebeard? Or Opossum Bud? Opossum Bud is such a staple in the community, trying to keep us from getting completely insane, from going completely insane. Yeah, for sure. I love Opossum Bud, dude. I love his content. His contents. Yeah. Brandon, that is, I appreciate. I appreciate. Listen, I appreciate everybody being here and just supporting me, because this really is my dream. Like I'm going so hard. I'm doing 2 videos a day. I'm trying to find different Japanese news vlogs for you guys of like what's happening over there. I'm learning Japanese 2 hours a day to try to learn Japanese so I can do interviews over there. This is like my goal. My goal is to just establish a really like cult following and just, do this like almost full time. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Do you keep spreads on your Pokemon portfolio? Nah, bro, absolutely not. You say you're a trader, so I'm curious your approach on looking at good RR trades for Pokemon. Nah, I don't do any of that. So the thing is, like, the Muffin Man, my entire life revolves around trading when I'm not doing Pokemon, that I do not want to invest in Pokemon like that. Like if I just hold I know what MSRP is, I try to buy close to MSRP and I hold. That's just really it. And then when it's comfortable for me to sell, or I have a better opportunity in life to flip that money, I take the opportunity. But I don't, oh man, my whole life is looking at charts 24/7 at work. That's not what I do for a living. But it's my side gig, and I always have stocks and crypto videos up 24/7, inflation reports, PPI data, CPI data, job unemployment charts. Like, oh my gosh, it's just, it gets so repetitive, and I don't want that to become my life for Pokemon. But I can wait for it to come down. Yeah, for sure. Generally surprised how quickly Japanese boxes are falling back down. Coupons pop up all the time on TikTok Shop. Are they back? Are the TikTok coupons back? Because they were gone for a really, really long time because of the tariffs. But I think they're priced in, though, Florida man. So just be careful. Just be careful. Not like, I would go on eBay, check how much they're being sold for, and then go to TikTok and then see what deals are available, because there's a lot of people that right now, I shout out to Brian from Pokemon. He's saying a lot of people are front earning that stuff. So just be careful. Be careful as in like you're going to save $15, but whatever. I need to look there more. Got to get you a Carolina Hurricanes jersey to rock on stream. Dude, if you want to send it, bro, I will give you a PO box address, or just hit me up on Instagram. If you want to send me a Hurricanes jersey, I'll rock the heck out of it. I have a ton of hockey jerseys. Obviously, I'm a San Jose Sharks fan, but I'm a huge Blackhawks fan as well. Yeah, man, it's like hidden treasure trove. Brandon says, I love Opossum Bud, not the bearded one. We have some words back in the day. He was saying that Chikachu was going to $1,000. I disagreed. Some words were exchanged. Not a nice dude. Yeah, I've heard that's the thing. I always try to kill people with kindness, even though some people don't deserve to be talked to with kindness. But you always gotta watch your mouth on how, as a content creator, how I talk to people, even that are not nice. So that sucks that you had a negative experience, but I love Opossum Bud as well. I think they're back. Either way, that was how I got my Mega Symphonia box at 61 before shipping. Yeah, I gotta check that out for sure. I was posting TikTok content like all the time, but it just didn't translate to YouTube. So I was kind of cool. And it's really, really hard to get monetized on TikTok. But let's take these last couple of questions before we end the stream. Guys, we had an excellent stream, by the way. Thank you guys all for being. That was so much fun. Like 40, dude. I was planning to like go for like 40 for like 45 minutes to an hour, and we went 2.5 hours. That's so funny, bro. No way. The Hawks are my team too. That's right. I got 50 Hawks jerseys. I got a lot of Blackhawks jerseys as well. That's rad. It's the only thing I collect besides Pokemon. Yeah, I collect a lot of jerseys as well. I'm a jersey guy. I gotta start showing off some of my jerseys in the videos. And yeah, great stream. Yeah, appreciate you guys for being here. But all right, guys, we are going to wrap up. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you leave like, comment, subscribe. Of course, if you're new here, and yeah, Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna make that Discord right now. Actually, so like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you guys all for being here. Remember, I'm going live tomorrow with Louis. And then we'll be right back here. And then Saturday on Team Rocket Joey's channel with my boy Jared Jake. So peace out, everybody.